What's going on, everybody? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. So I had to I'm not on the right screen. I had to slew over to the next gate because this guy was already spawned in over here at the only JetBlue gate here in Buffalo. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Noah's our first chatter in. Hello, Noah. Hallahan in the house. Hawks. That's a lot of nuts. Hallahan, thank you for the $1.49. If Plato was here, he would have been very disappointed that you interrupted his beloved Brass Bonanza. But I appreciate you. Thank you. Braden. Hello, Braden. Welcome. Simon, what's going on? Mr. Dabup. Hello. So I had to slew the plane over. I really hope I didn't break anything like in the Phoenix world. But we are here in Buffalo. Looks to be a couple airplanes. And we're here for the New York FNO. I would have been on about 10 minutes earlier, but I had the idea for the cover art for the thumbnail. And it just worked out so well that the photo I found of a hot dog guy is exactly the same angle as Sheed's head. So it worked out so well. Kids got to eat. Amen, brother. Finally, someone gets my name right. Yeah, well, I mean, to be perfectly honest, I mean, I saw Brandon, but then I read it Braden. Hello, Braden. So I hope you all enjoyed that. That was a work of art. I'm pretty darn proud of that one. I mean, it just worked out so well. How much is the Fenix A320? I believe it's $50, Braden. $50. All right, let's get going here. External power. Since our last live stream, I've flown in with Sim Update 10 and the new version of the Phoenix, and really no problems at all. No issues at all. It's really worth it, Braden. I mean, if you like the Airbus, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Ox. What's up, Ian? You think he serves Kav Kalash? Only crab juice. I think this is because I slewed over. Power's on, right? Power's on. External power. Wait. Hold on. Wait, stand by. I think I can fix this. I think I know what I can do. Let's see. Hey, we fixed it. Thank you, Hawks. All right, let's try this again. Atsu. AOC menu. Initialize the computer. Go. How are you, Ian? Hope you're well. I hope, Hallahan, you were in the process. What the? Sir! Oh, okay. That's better. Hallahan, hope you're in the process of making a new Discord emote of a certain person. Hawks is you're the FO, Noah. Hawks is our what do they call it in an airline? Like not tech support, but like what's the maintenance? He's our maintenance department guy. You wish if you actually had the file. Ooh, I can send it over. Once we get up in the air, remind me. Assuming you don't take a nap immediately. Absolutely. Engineer, flight engineer. There you go. That's the thingy. We are JetBlue 19. Wow, there's a lot of air traffic controllers on. 1901. 30. I might as well get I file 270 for all I know because they're going to like me at like 18,000 feet or something like that. Wind request. Engineer is too smart. Oof. Oof. All right, let's see. We're in Buffalo. So all we've got is Cleveland Center on. I have no idea which Cleveland Center, so I'll go with the first one. 128025. Let's see here.
Maintaining 100 and squawking 5766.
We got Blue 210, read back correct, call for taxi with the weather.
Cleveland Center, good evening. JetBlue 1901 on the ground in Buffalo, IFR to Kennedy, please. I guess right.
JetBlue 1901, Cleveland Center, clear to John F. Kennedy International Airport, Buffalo departure, radar vectors Geneso, then is filed, maintain 10,000, departures will be squawk 5705.
Clear to Kennedy, Buffalo 8 departure, Geneseo, then is filed 10,000 on departure, squawk 5705, JetBlue 1901.
JetBlue 1901, read back correct, call for taxi with the weather.
Give me a call back with, it's for taxi 1901. All right. 0 out of 1 on the ATC JetBlue. Me or the other guy? I always put my heart into it. Departure. I also wasn't, to be perfectly honest, I wasn't sure I was on the right frequency. There's no ATIS here, so I don't know how the hell I have the weather. I mean, I can lie about it. IRL, they're departing runway 5. I'm gonna guess 5. Buffalo 8. We have it. Trust me. Exactly, Noah. Yeah. Number 1, the most common lie in VATSIM. Yeah, I've got the weather. Absolutely.
Cleveland, good evening, Air Canada 724,
There's no ATIS here, so I'll pull off the Kennedy. Still 3-1 right.
Air Canada 724, Cleveland, climb, maintain level 290.
3-1 right.
290, Canada 724.
What did I file? Kingston 1. I hate the Kingston one. All right.
Cleveland Center, Canada 718, India let off at flight level 230.
You know what? I forgot to do this page. Yes, I did. Rip.
Air Canada 718, Cleveland, climb, maintain level 370.
I knew I forgot something. Mass and balance. Load the aircraft. Instant. 7.5 on the fuel. Good news is I've not heard anything about a stoppage or anything like that, so maybe we're still ahead of the game here. 58.7.
Okay, 718 for sequencing, turn right heading 170.
31.3, just the gate moving around.
Okay, 718.
The new G1000 looks sexy. Noah, did you have it before? Like the freeware one you just downloaded? Or did you not have that one?
Cleveland Center, United 1212, gate 16, requesting test to New York, the south.
Sync 1F on sync. Calculate.
12,
Oh, I never fly GA? That's why we're friends, Noah. That's why we're friends. Down 0.2.
8 departure, radar vectors Geneso. MS filed, maintain 10,000. Departures with me, squawk 5754.
7. Ian, I can't be here the whole stream because of a football game where we're going to be seeing what? Football game?
Yeah, that's,
Come on.
Buffalo 8 departure.
The answer to that is absolutely not. That's when you call in. I can't make it. Well, why not? I can't make it. That's all I got to say. I can't make it.
1212, readback correct, call for taxi with the weather.
Plato in the house. Although you did miss the intro. I'm so sorry, Plato. But I hope Plato, today's thumbnail made up for it. Imagine choosing athletics over flight sim streams. Imagine leaving your computer desk. What's that like? Hello, Michael from Seattle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we're pretty much ready to go here. Well, we're not really ready to go. We're done here. Let's get the altimeter. 299er0. Constraints 10,000. Constraints. If you guys thought that the DLSS thing is blurry, wait until you what's out? Rat is out? Hawks? What does this mean? I mean, I know what the rat is, but why is the rat out? Hawks? Oh, the rat is out. How does one undo the rat? Isn't it like over here somewhere? That's no bueno. How do I get it back in? Can I just push it real good? There's no undoing? Are you serious? Bruh. Do menu, maintenance, failures, rat deployed. Okay, how do you undo it?
Here, 718. For your information, Boston wants 40 in trail.
Thanks a
for
lot,
JFK
Boston.
Arrival, so you can expect a vector for sequencing for about another 5 to 10 minutes.
Wow.
Okay, no
Fox,
worries,
how do I
we're,
fix
doing
this?
Control 718. Thanks for the heads up, though.
Still out. Fox. This just separates techs from engineers, right? I've never been able to reset this one. Oh, gee. I mean, I can still fly with it, right? I mean, it's out, but what's the problem? It just looks dumb. Why would you let it? Exactly. Ground services, maybe? You know, when Apollo 13 had its problem, Hawks, do you know what this team in Houston did? They didn't just sit there in the chair and say, man, maybe this will work. They went and got in the sim and tried to get things working. It's quicker just loading back in. Jeez Louise. I mean, you're probably right.
Okay, 718, turn left heading 060.
All right, we're just
06
resetting.
there, Eric, into 718.
Ox failed us, guys. I'm sorry, everybody. Problem is, I have to go back to the main menu because the problem is there's a dude in this guy's at my gate. So if I go back, what gate is this one? This is 8. I know that for sure. This is 6. So this is 7. Well, rip. If it's on ground services, you're going to restart. You know, you put some faith in people, and this is how they repay you.
Okay, 724, same Mach number.
This is going great.
Canada 724. Okay, 724, thanks. So what's the fastest you could?
Good news, I'm still connected to the network. Disconnect from yeah, disconnect. Whew. All right. All right. Everything's fine. Got to redo everything. I really got to get the cleaned up version, Hallahan, of what's his name? We're doing it live. I've lost my mouse. There it is. My mouse is back. All right, reconnect to the network. There is not a rat here. Stop it. All right, we got a JetBlue, some other dude. I do not see a rat. I think we're good, guys. All right, here we go. By the way, am I streaming in 1080? Because I upped the performance yesterday. We should be at 1080. Please tell me if I'm not. Would you accept a beep censored version? Absolutely, I would. Atsu, AOC, init. Now, if only I had an extremely junior first officer here to help make this faster. Oh. Archer 5, Buffalo 8. No, the displays are working. This is the brightness is not turned up yet. That's working as intended. All good there. Import the flight plan. Boy, company's not going to be happy about this departure time. Noah, you better get your butt kissing lips on, because we're not making our departure time today. 7.5. No. Init. On it. 58.7. 30.9. Noah, in the real world, who would let company know that you're behind schedule? Would it be the FO or the body completed? Oh, I forgot about that meme. It's the FO or the captain who does that. Flight plan. Yeah, we got that. Got that. Perf.
Airhead 724, contact Boston, 123.75, yep. 12375, Air Canada 724, take care.
Oh, you don't know? I assumed in your course of your journeys this would have happened once or twice.
Air Canada 718, cleared direct auto.
Uh-oh.
Alright, we're cleared to Air Canada 718, stand by, let me get back to you on that.
There's a lot of Lufthansas. It's really struggling to make a Lufthansa. I get it.
Air Canada 718, right turn heading 150, direct auto, enable.
Alright, direct auto, I apologize, I just
136. 140. 140. All right. We're good there, good there. Let's get the weather. Buffalo weather 3013. Wasn't it a different ATIS like when we were on the ground before? Before the reload, I mean. 10,000. Oh, what I was trying to say before was, if you guys think this is blurry now, try to turn. If you turn up the NVIDIA DLSS all the way, the screens are unreadable. It's literally like being Mr. Magoo. 705.
Airhead 718, call Boston on 123.75, yeah.
123.75, see Air Canada 718, thanks.
The FSUIPC. Go, go, go. So you disable DLSS or use the quality setting? I use the the quality setting. I'm back to this one, balanced. But if you go to ultra performance, which is what I had before, I mean, it is literally unreadable. I had to turn it off. I was like, I don't care what benefit I'm getting. I can't see a thing. I had to zoom into the screen. It was just literally unusable. All right, we're almost ready to go, everybody. And then it sounds like we need to be like 40 miles in trail in order to get down there. We're not in the gray area. 320. Good, good, good. All right, cool. He told me to do what? Call for taxi or push it? I'm not sure if it's push and start or not. Oh, yeah. What am I doing? Good call, Hallahan.
Before takeoff checklist, flaps are 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. VC's flex temp, 128, 128, 131, flex 60, check 22, 9, pitch, 0, check, flight controls, check, flight directors,
left, check left, check right, up, down, no memo,
no blue, departure changes, no changes. Takeoff brief is off 29, schools 2, nav checks out, 20 is the initial.
I got it.
Lots of terrain.
Lots of terrain.
Come back will be the ISO 1-1 in the secondary. Complete camera crew advice packs
what does
are
this mean?
on. Or takeoff check is complete.
Hawks? What
Clear
does this
left,
mean?
Clear right.
I've never seen this message before. I accept. You concur? All right, APU is good. Let's get ground. Fill the ground power. It's blurrier than Bigfoot? Really? Oh, you can read it? Is it still there? No. It was like a weird message. It was McDo, Atsu. It's very readable on this end. I don't know about you guys. This. Have you ever seen this message? Compliance with EDNO 2. JetBlue 1901, Buffalo to JFK, 0 fuel weight, takeoff weight, passengers. Maybe it always says this and I just don't pay attention. I think it's probably I don't pay attention. It's your load sheet? Okay, clearly I've never read it before. I swear it says something different before that. It's busy here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 planes to Buffalo. No, I got the 2 of them. I don't remember the content of the message being that. That's all. All right, we have another 2 minutes until the IRS align, so I can't do anything until we get that going. Let me send Hallahan the file. Upload. Coming in hot, Hallahan. Let's see if I can pull it up here so you can all take a look. You all saw it, I'm sure. I'm very proud of this. I'm one is your initial load sheet, the second one's the final one? Okay. Yeah, I swear I don't remember seeing the format. Yeah, I don't know. Fox, I don't look at the numbers. I just let Simbrief figure it out for me. Simbrief likes to, you know, be a little fancy sometimes. All right, he asked me to have the weather. As Noah pointed out, there is no weather, so. Civil Center, JetBlue 1901, ready for push to start.
JetBlue 1901, are you going to push on Alpha?
We can do a straight push or push on Alpha, your choice, 1901.
JetBlue 1901, push and start on Alpha, approve, face southwest.
Push on Alpha, approve, face southwest, 1901. No, remember, southwest. Oh, that's true, Hallahan. It is a transparent layer. All right, hold on. I'll have to break out Photoshop for that one. I still have it open. But good point. Good call. All right, southwest is what direction? South. All right, well, we'll figure it out. Yeah, let's get going here. All right, if we're basically facing south, southwest is to my right. I think I want to go this way. I think this is the direction I want to go, which reminds me I should probably have a chart up. I think we're going southwest.
We'll be back in 5 minutes.
22. Yeah, I think we did it. Very nice. We did it, right? Yes, we did it. South, southwest. This is why Noah is not the captain. Still turning on. This other JetBlue plane's been here longer than I have. This guy's been here before, like, the stream even started. I don't know what he's doing. Whatevs. All right. Where are we going? Engine is good. Start flaps. spoilers. Max. It's those GSX nerds. Oh yeah, they're probably still like trying to align the boarding area. I think he said, Center said he's stepping away, so I think we're on our own here for a second. Is this even alpha? Yep, this is alpha. I mean, it's alpha 2, but whatevs. All good? This thing. Good. I mean, some people might do a flight control check here, but I'm not one of those people. All right, let me get Hallahan his little file here. Copy, new, V, file, save as, on my computer. G, save. All right, Halhan. I believe this will be what you need. Oh, I just pulled a Hallahan. I had top chat on, not live chat. I had the roof filter on. Changes, no changes. Discord. Because if you have, if in your YouTube chat you have, on the top of it says top chat, if you have that setting on, you will not see Rue. YouTube, I don't know why Hal has some of these GIFs. If you leave it on, then it just filters out any of Rue's messages. Yeah, I usually am pretty good at remembering to change that, but I forgot. He said he'd be back, right? Like he's going to step away. This dude's just hanging out over there. Who have the New York controllers on? Don't know. Really, there's only two New York center controllers that I really know. That'd be Joe and Max, and names. So we'll see on that. Cleveland Center, JetBlue 1901.
JetBlue 1901, Cleveland.
Cleveland Center, JetBlue 1901, ready for taxi.
JetBlue 1901, runway 5, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 5, taxi via Alpha 1901.
Before takeoff checklist, flaps are 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. V-suits flex temp, 128, 128, 131, flex 68, check runway 29, pitch trim is 0, check flight controls, check flight directors 1, FT2, you can take a memo. Take it to blue, departure changes, no changes. Take a brief is off 29, schools 2, nav checks out, 20 is the initial, lots of terrain.
Lots of terrain.
Come back will be the Isla Zulu 1-1 in the secondary.
1-1.
Complete. Camera crew advised packs are on.
Advise the crew packs are on.
Complete. Clear left, clear right.
Thank you, Sheed.
Yeah, 1212, runway 5, taxi via Alpha. JetBlue 1901, flight runway heading runway 5, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 5, JetBlue 1901. Runway heading, Noah, did you get that?
United 1212, runway 5, taxi via Alpha.
Boarding by runway 5, taxi by Alpha, United 1212.
Thanks, Noah. Flight 1066 for departure. Come on, D10. D1. Rotate. Positive brake, you're up.
Chevrolet 1901, radar contact, say altitude.
1200 for 10,000, 1901.
Chevrolet 1901, thanks, clear direction, SO climb, maintain, level 270.
Clear direction SO and up to 270, 1901. Bring down some of the volume. Arch in the house. V1 Squirrel. It never ceases to amaze me. Every time I stream on here, I get a work message. Every time.
1212, expect 10-minute delay due to internal spacing to same airfield.
Oh, sucks to be that guy. Did you hear that? So the guy who's on the ground in Buffalo has to wait 10 minutes now as I took off. Bye, Buffalo. Video juste leave? Si, oui.
United 1212.
You know what I forgot to do? I thought about it and then I forgot to do it. This should be off. Well, we can be back on now, but during takeoff, the dome light should be on. Clip the flaps. Slats cleaned up. They do 10 minutes, we do 10 miles. Yeah, these events, I guess for Kennedy, I mean, I expected more. Maybe we'll get more of a delay later, but 10 minutes is a long time. This reminds me how much traffic is there to Kennedy right now. Let us see. All right, so we're taking off from Buffalo. 59 arrivals into Kennedy, 56 in LaGuardia, and nobody cares about Teterboro. 56 in, that's LaGuardia still. Where's Newark? Oh, there it is. 24 in Newark. I mean, this is pretty much what I expected. Kennedy, in that order, Kennedy will always be busier. So, where he owes me money. And look at this. This is one of the changes here in the with the Phoenix updates. Much slower climb. We're only at 6,000 feet. Let's do an open climb. Maybe get a little faster. A little faster. How are you, Arch? How's your construction going? Are you a crooked construction manager, or are you on the up and up? Which reminds me of that Simpsons quote when Homer gets elected to be the union president. He goes, "Hey, what's this job pay?" And it's not Lenny. Carl goes, "Nothing, unless you're crooked." Woohoo!
Get that 1212 monitor Buffalo on 126.15.
Ooh, Buffalo came on, huh?
126.15,
yep.
United 1212.
Just missed Buffalo over there. So long, dental plan. Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Arch, doing great. I'm actually enjoying the flight sim break at the moment. 5 months non-stop and only 6 days off. Not streaming. It got me. You know, Ben never complained. I'm just saying. Flight simmer, hello. Well, if you want to watch Arch stream something, whether it's flight sim or not, he is Arch NDA on Twitch. Does a very nice job. Also streams during the morning and afternoon East Coast time, which I appreciate because there's very few flight simmers in that time of day that are worth watching. So it's very, very nice. 10,000 feet. Landing lights coming off. So the plan is we're going to get down to Kennedy, and then I think we'll do one more flight, because this is a very short flight, obviously. It's like an hour, maybe. And if it's not too much of a zoo, we'll try to get out and maybe go, I guess Boston. I mean, you have a lot of choices from Kennedy, but we could go Boston, we could go to Burlington. I don't have any scenery for Burlington or Portland, so that's kind of a See, Boston's like the default choice. Just left beautiful Cancun for Miami. Nice. I got to fly to Cancun more. That scenery is really, really nice. Ben is also now on a river doing fishing in northern New Mexico. Isn't northern New Mexico a desert? Mr. Dabup learned it the hard way and never released it. I'm sorry, what? Was there... I'm not sure I follow you. We could go to... by default, I'm leaning towards Boston. We could go to Nantucket if I really wanted to. I don't know. I believe Ben is a mob boss if he's fishing in a... now I got it, Arch. Sorry. These kind of jokes sometimes work better with voice, obviously. Okay, now I understand. I think the mob dumps their bodies still outside of Las Vegas in the desert, don't they? Well, we've got... Most of the sun is gone. Feel pretty good, though, that we didn't waste too much time having to reload because the rack got deployed. I don't know how. I've never seen that problem before. He does know a ton of the Vegas Lake area just north of the lake. Okay, there you go. That's a telltale sign right there. Good screenshot right there. Let's see if I can... Ooh, that's a good, better one. Go away, mouse. Look at that. The wrong button. I didn't mean to do that. Well, we are on our way. So we're gonna have ATC the whole way. This is the by the way, tonight is the New York FNO, so it's just a fly in, fly out event, whatever you want to do. And as you might imagine, there's a lot of traffic, a lot of controllers on. I mean, look at this, 63 arrivals into Kennedy. What time is it? Ooh, the Yankee game started. Hang on, I gotta make sure. I gotta see if Judge hits number 61 today. I know Hallahan is very intent on whether or not it happens. Mute. Let's see here. The game. Oh no, it's on Apple TV. Rip. All right, I guess I'm not watching that. I mean, I can watch it MLB TV. Woo. MLB.com. Oh yeah, MLB.TV. Really hope he doesn't. Just want to get it over with. Log in. Is VATSIM the only ATC that you use? Yes. I've got 600 hours of fly time, but not confident enough to do VATSIM yet. Yeah, so there's a number of networks that are out there. Biggie's Gaming. But VATSIM is the one that I use. I also have used in the past POSCON, and I love the idea of POSCON, but it never really got off the ground. They just didn't get enough momentum in terms of traffic. So
The base runner at first.
wait, I need the video. I can't watch the game? What? All right, forget this. Anyway, anyway, long story short, VATSIM is the one that I use. I think most people use it. There's other networks that exist, but the numbers are pale in comparison. Really, biggies, if you've got, you should have 600 hours. I don't know how proficient you are, but if you know how to fly your airplane, I mean, it's just a matter of practice. I know everyone gets really nervous when they do VATSIM for the first time. I know I was. It's very common, very normal. My advice is don't fly an event like this. What you want to do instead is fly during a non-busy time. Find like an air traffic controller like Arch, who's on, and not a lot of traffic, and you know, do some practice stuff and kind of, you know, just get the basics down. So it's very, after about 4 or 5 flights, I think you'll feel comfortable. Ox, all the stuff you're encountering, I've yet to see. I wonder if it has to do with the fact that you have your sim install folder located somewhere else. I don't think Phoenix software likes it. I guess. It is strange. And I do get my fair share of it, Hawks. So maybe there's some truth to that. Mr. Dabup, seems like messages are getting blocked for some reason. If you have a URL, Mr. Dabup, it strips it out. I have no idea why. So don't, if you have a link, you can't post it. I don't know how to get around that. I'm sorry. JCT, or Junction 32. Hello. Welcome. Flight simmer, I was very nervous my first couple flights, but now it's pretty simple. I was, dude, my first, like, I want to say like 4 or 5 flights. I was like, I had the same feeling in the pit of my stomach like I used to have when I would go ask a girl out face to face. Like, you know, that anticipation, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, oh, what's going to happen? How bad is this going to be? like that feeling of nervous anticipation and fear of screwing up. Mach 726 currently for JetBlue 1901.
JetBlue 1901, where are you planning at cruise?
Oh, I was going to hope to get up to about 0.8 when we get to cruise for 1901.
JetBlue 1901, roger, maintain Mach 0.8 or greater.
Mach 0.8 or greater, 1901. Yeah, Biggie, we're here to help, man. So the good news is, I mean, it's not just you, but there's no way to get around that, but it's worth it. Just my advice is practice. Go online when there's not a lot of traffic. Middle of the day is a great time. Message the controller. Be like, hey, I'm brand new. Is it all right if I come fly in your area? Most of the time, the answer will be fine. No problem at all. The only reason they wouldn't be is if there's an event or something happening, which is, you know, and they'll tell you that. So. Yeah, the Wings program is a really good idea. So the Wings program is available only in the Boston airspace, so the Boston RTAC. And basically, it is a series of flights you fly when there's a controller online, and it basically guides you through the whole process of. It's pretty good. I never used it, but in retrospect, if I had started there, I probably would have been far less nervous. Flight simmers, what helped me was when I began writing what I was.
Yeah, no, 333, same
yes.
Number.
Flight simmer is absolutely right. It's a great tip. What you want to do. What you want to do in the beginning is write everything down. Write down your clearance. Have as much of a script as you possibly can. I actually still have a Google Doc somewhere that I used to keep all of my notes on. And I would have a script, basically. Because most of the stuff you're talking about is going to be from the ground up into the air. And once you're up in the air, you're pretty much just respond. They're telling you what to do.
JetBlue 1901, contact Boston now, 123.75.
12375, thanks to the agency. Appreciate it. JetBlue 1901.
Yep.
Boston Center, 12375. Who is this? I do. 123. I forgot about writing stuff down. Thank you for reminding me. That really helped me a lot.
Okay, 718, if it's in there to give it to you, New York approach 120.8. Have a good night.
120.8, there, 718.
Boston Center, good afternoon. JetBlue 1901, 260 for 270 and maintaining 0.80 or greater Mach.
JetBlue 1901, Boston Center, welcome to the party.
Captain Rona T. What's up, Rona? Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Party of greatness.
Hotas says all you have to do is try pay attention, even if you're not a great pilot and make mistakes. If you respond when called, you'll be ahead of half the pilots in the network. 100% agreed. Listen for your name. That's like the most important thing. And just respond. And it's okay if you say, I don't know what that means, or can you help, or what aircraft would be best to start with. Whatever you're most comfortable with. You should be able to know how to put in airways, departures, arrivals. Theoretically, you should be able to know how to do a hold in it. It's pretty rare you'll ever have to do one, but that's a thing in there. Vectors. Basically be able to use the autopilot effectively.
But yeah, I've started.
Arch says, and do not be afraid to ask controllers to slow down or repeat. Just do it politely. Absolutely.
Standards on the wings.
Absolutely.
What's it called? I have far 235. I guess I could turn you back north and bring you back on the arrival if you want to try it again, or you can continue to Boston.
Actually, this is a good time because I actually.
Flight Simmers, I still use some sort of a notepad and sticky notes. Yeah, so I used to use that up until recently, Flight Simmer. Now I write my notes down in here. This is a little tip that
777-20, contact New York approach 120.
This is a little tip that I think Arch told me about, but I use it in here. But same basic idea. You just jot these things down. But pretty soon you'll get used to a certain cadence. You'll expect certain things, and it becomes much more predictable. Mr. Dab, I've almost did a video about a delivery on the Flight Sim community website. Apparently, it was a toy company. Oh, okay. Rona, you have an autofill Excel sheet? What? That's cool. Hey, Chris, become an ATC IRL, then working on VATSIM network is insanely easy. This is true. That does solve his first problem. Not sure it solves the subsequent problems that come on there. But Chris, you're not wrong. That is one way to be very, very comfortable in the network. Just spend the next 10 years learning ATC in the real world, and then, hey, VATSIM is a piece of cake. If I'm ever given a hold, that's probably going to be a panic disconnect. I've gotten a hold a couple times, but I think the last time, I think I've successfully done a hold like 1 out of 3 times, Plato. I've been put in a hold. It's pretty rare. The only time you'll be put into a hold is during a busy event. It's happened like 3 times to me, and I don't remember how to do it anymore. So, yeah, the note section Arch is awesome. Love that. Flight Simmer, I learned from somewhere that writing something down is better than typing, so that's why I use takeoff. Yeah, it is faster. The reason why I use the vPilot notes is because I pretty much I've done it enough now that I can memorize a lot of it. I'm just writing down little notes for myself. But when I was new, absolutely writing down is faster. So I'm with you on that. You definitely want to have a pad of paper, a pencil, and just jot everything down. This goes back to the script idea. You know, if you watch people do this, like if you watch one of my streams or somebody else stream, there is a certain pattern that you can follow, right? You're gonna first call up the lowest controller on the network and say, hey, your call sign requesting IFR clearance to insert airport name here. Okay, they're going to give you a read back. You can actually cheat. One of my favorite. Also, here's another tip. This is a great tip. When you're requesting clearance, the read back is really tough. There's a lot of information. Ask for a PDC. The PDC is a text message you'll get in your vPilot client. You don't have to read it back. That wasn't me, right? PDC is the way to go. Not every controller can give it to you, but the PDC saves. I asked for PDCs for a long time.
350, reduce speed to 240.
Plato, I created custom notepads in a format that works for me. Nice. That's a good idea. How about a program that writes what the ATC says to you? Ooh. Well, it's going to be pretty tough to do that because I'd have to be more real time, Mr. Dab. It's a good idea. I don't know how you could do that, though. Your writing is better than memorizing exercise and typing? Absolutely. I agree, Rona. If you're new, you should be writing it down. So that's a really good point. You know, just have a notepad, jot the stuff down. But there's a pattern to it. I mean, you're once you kind of figure out that pattern, that can work real. Another good tip is fly with somebody else who knows what they're doing. And basically, if they do all their, obviously coordinate this, but have them do their radio call outs first. So you know what's coming your way. It's a good cheat.
Apologies for this. They need you 30 in trail. Turn right heading 270. I'll get you direct Nobi shortly.
No worries. Heading 270.
There are speech-to-text programs available to do that.
Turn right heading 270. Vector
have you heard people on? Have you heard the voice fidelity Arch and the different accents on VATSIM? No way that would work well. Theoretically, yes, but.
Alright, 280, and we're going.
Yeah, I think you got to write it down.
Oh, actually, 387, disregard that. You can remain on your current course. Alright, we're direct now, going 387 and then 230 knots now. Yeah, 387,
absolutely, Rona.
There, speed, your discretion. You get to cut the line. Alright, we're.
So I'm guessing there's a line. Let's see here.
330.
There's this line here. I'm coming in. See, there's nobody ahead of me. This guy just took off. The guy who's behind me in Buffalo.
1035 Boston, hello, climate maintain.
This guy just cut us off over here.
Climate maintain 16,000, United 1035.
I think we're going to be ahead of this little pack because there's a 1, 2, All right, so these guys are all going different places. Really just 1, 2, and 3. I thought all these guys were going to Kennedy, but...
Travel 350 coming, New York approach 120.8. Have a good night.
28,052.
Delta 9758, Bradley, altimeter 2988.
2988, Delta 9758.
I wasn't listening, Arch, to the Delta.
Boston Center, good
Rona, that's your
evening,
struggle,
Air
saying
Canada
something
333,
wrong or the speed of catching up to a request.
350
And
inbound
that's
to
part of it as just
Waypoint
practice, but
Expo.
obviously, number one, you want to go during a slower time. Don't fly an event.
Boston, welcome to the party.
And number two, you know, like Arch said, politely say, I'm sorry, could you please repeat that? I'm not a native speaker, you know, you say it's slower.
No worries, let me know.
I've actually asked Rona, there have been times, we did an event last week, right? We flew down to the Dominican Republic, and the controller had an accent. He was speaking English, but I couldn't understand what he was saying.
1901, descend at Palace discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Got at my discretion to 240, 1901. I asked him for it.
1 Foxtrot Kilo, turn right, heading 290.
I asked him for a for him to send me a private message with the instruction because I just couldn't understand him. It's okay. I'm not insulted by it. I don't think he's insulted by it.
1 Foxtrot Kilo.
Yeah, Ron says I always write new to the ATC just in case. It's a good idea. Yeah, you can put that in your when you file your flight plan. You could put this. Where's the notes? Remarks. So you could put that over. You could. This is just garbage. You know, new pilot, something like that, right? Totally fine. All right, so I guess he wants me to descend. So we're gonna go down slowly. Oops.
1 Foxtrot Kilo, clear direct Nobi and cross Nobi at a maintain 8,000.
Direct Nobi, cross Nobi at and maintain 8,000, 1 Foxtrot Kilo.
Southwest 7,
That's all
clear
good,
direct
Rona.
Bowery.
I understood everything else, but he was trying to give me a an arrival star, and I just couldn't understand him. So, you know, you just ask. He's descending, yes. I mean, we're well before top of descent, but he's just starting me down sooner because there's a big event. If this were any other time of the day, I wouldn't be starting my descent quite that quickly. Yeah.
New York approach 120.8.
This is the thing with an event. Like, everything during an event is always, like, semi-chaotic. When you're flying other times, it's much more reasonable. Oh, Arch, gotcha. Delta 98 from LAX. The one time you heard me repeat myself like 10 times, just cleared. Oh, right, gotcha.
Portugal 202, Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 330. On the pond 109, you on the frequency?
All right, we got to put in the destination data here. Phase.
On the pond 109, clear direct Syracuse, and welcome to the party.
Kennedy, altimeter 29906.
Alright, so it's idea what a ball then on heavy.
Temperature.
What's it, Vigo?
Temp. Where are you?
Never mind.
Am I blind? 14. Is that what that means? What's M01? I've never even seen that before. 14. Winds 32029. Ooh, be windy.
1 Foxtrot Kilo, thanks, see ya.
Yeah, Southwest 7, cross Basie, and maintain 8,000, LaGuardia, altimeter 29907.
Roger, cross Basie, and maintain 8,000. LaGuardia, what was the altimeter for LaGuardia?
29907.
Yeah, those winds are crazy. 32, winds from 320, 22, gusting 22, 29 knots. Woo, how's that? No, that can't be right. How can it be gusting 22?
Bradley information, Delta
But
current,
29, I don't know.
23000.
I don't know. It's probably the opposite, right?
Sorry, Bradley information, Kilo current, altimeter 29901. The Albany information, Delta current, altimeter 3000.
The worst accent I've heard was flying out of Venezuela.
Center, Sun Country,
Just be the controller. I've heard pretty bad accents in the U.S. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, Mr. Dab, I wasn't there, so it's hard for me to tell you what my thoughts on who screwed up who, right? With the you don't understand the airplane comment. I mean,
333, I got some traffic ahead. Just want to maintain audible.
I would. This goes back to what Plato said earlier, and I think is really important. Know your aircraft and listen for your instructions. And if you don't understand what the controller is saying, this is something that took me a while to do. If you don't understand
crank and maintain 7,000, the Newark altimeter 2998.
Ask. Like, say, I'm sorry, I don't understand. I know you want to not be a problem, but it's better to, like, say something. Constant of 22. Oh, I thought the gusts were first. Okay, thank you. That makes more sense. So then this is wrong. Then this is 320 at 22, not 29. Because you don't put the gusts in. I always thought gust was first and then the sustain wins afterwards. Got it. Thank you, Flight Simmer. See? I learned something today. Anything outside, so we'll be all like looking at nothing. Who are the Boston controllers on? Other Evan. Oh, that guy. How about that? Is he streaming?
JetBlue 1901 cross Lolly at a maintain flight 200.
Lolly at 200, JetBlue 1901. So now Lolly 200, and I will give it back to the computer to figure out. LaGuardia John is on.
Boston Center, good evening. American Flight 552, 310.
So LaGuardia John is on. Nomad is streaming right now. He's doing, I believe he's on Toronto ground this evening for the event in Toronto. But nope. No better CP. Shocking. Flying out over the ocean with no lights all the way into Miami. Yeah, that's... You're in the right place sitting in this stream, Flight Simmer. That's like when you do something else, you know?
Yeah.
That's pretty boring. Company message.
Okay, 333, maintaining flight 310. I'll have lower
This is going to be why we're delayed.
310.
Receive messages. JetBlue Ops.
And on the pond 109, you may see traffic 11 o'clock in 10 miles opposite direction, leveling off at 310.
ADC for 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
And question, you have 37. You said crank at 7 or 8,000?
7,000.
Thank you.
Ugh, I hate this thing.
Boston Center, Copa 472, flight level 350 with speed Mach 0.78. Copy 472, Boston Center, welcome to the party.
OSM. Uh-oh. Whew. Yeah, better CP's on. I was seeing Plato if he was streaming or not. Of course, that's silly talk. So if he's on east, that means there's no way I'm talking to him unless I fly to, like, Portland. Is that right? Assuming their east and my east is the same definition.
Passing flight level 23,000 for 33,000. Boston Center, United 1212.
Sorry guys, on the landline, I may not respond immediately. United 1212, welcome to the party. Okay,
so the United 1212 was the guy behind me in Buffalo earlier.
Descend and maintain 240, Canada 333.
American 476, Canada, New York Center 125.32.
2532, American 476, good night.
Good night. United 387, contact New York approach 120.15. Sorry for the confusion.
Oh.
No problem, Phoenix, time 2015 for United 387.
Like Kennedy approach is going to
Delta
be
97
1324.
Easy at a maintain 8,000, LaGuardia altimeter 29907.
Easy at maintain 8,000, 299.
Another little tip when you're flying and you're new is try to anticipate the next radio call you have to make. So I know I'm going to be, well, that's not true. I could go to New York Center. All right, I have no idea. I'm not sure I'm going to center first or approach, but we'll see.
Tango 270 to 7240.
It does help though to get a cheat sheet to have a plane ahead of you. You can listen for their. Once you figure out who's ahead of you and they're doing the same thing, you can kind of get an idea of what to expect. So that was really helpful for me when I first started flying. I'd usually, if I could, I'd be behind somebody else and I could listen for their radio transmission so I could figure out what to do.
3142 Boston Center, climb and maintain for 16,000.
16,000 American 3142.
Boop, 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 boop. All right, let me pull up the Kennedy chart on my other screen here. We're on the Kingston 1 arrival.
Suncountry 8571, contact Cleveland Center 128.02. Have a good night. 128.02 for
I think we're about to get a handoff here. I think it's Kingston you get the handoff to New York. I'm honestly not sure. Pretty sure. Forgot to check exam.
Jumbo 1901, I'm sorry if I didn't give you this to you already, but resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed 1901. I was already doing that.
Resume normal speed, Canada 333, thank you very much.
Because I was supposed to be at 0.80 this entire time, but I mean the plane didn't want to do it anyway, so I just did it anyway. So, things you're not supposed to do. But here I am.
Jumbo 1901, contact New York Center 125.32.
Over to New York Center 12532. Thanks to the HC JetBlue 1901.
To the cargo log 7809, radar contact loss.
1253.
USO, JetBlue 11, contact Washington Center 120.907. Good night.
120.9, JetBlue 11.
And it's 120.97, 2097.
New York Center, good evening. JetBlue 1901, Lolly at flight level 200.
JetBlue 1901, New York, hello.
.97, JetBlue 11.
Delta 687, climate safe follow 23, I'm sorry, climate safe follow 320.
It is really cool in the sim here. You can see
Actually, unfortunately, we have to disconnect it tonight, but thanks for your service today.
the what's it called, the light pollution from New York
526
City.
cross camera and maintain 11,000 and 250 knots. Kennedy altimeter 29906.
Cross camera at 11,000 at 250 knots, and could we have the altimeter once more, Delta 26?
Delta 526, Kennedy altimeter 29906.
29906, Delta 526.
All right.
New York Center, hello. United 198 with you, flight level 370.
United 1988, I'm sorry, United 1998, New York Center, hello.
Well, so far it's not too bad. Sometimes doing these events, I mean, now we're in New York airspace, which is going to be the busier one. I expected it to be pretty slow in Cleveland and Boston. But New York is when you start getting it hot and heavy, and then approach is going to be hot and heavy. And with these events, all it takes is just, one person not paying attention. It can really screw everything up. But so far, so good. I'm actually surprised we've not gotten vectors or holds or anything. Not holds, like ground holds, anything like that. I thought maybe they would do that, but we've got, let's see here, 85 arrivals into Kennedy, 70 in LaGuardia, 20. All right, no one's flying in Newark here. So it's kind of a, that's a lot. 85 and 70 is a lot of arrivals.
454 to set and maintain 9,000.
Coming in hot to Miami. Nice. Good landing.
JetBlue 1384, contact New York approach 128.12. Good night.
128.12, JetBlue 1384. Thank you. New York Center, United 98, requesting to be out of the cockpit for 2 mics.
United 1998 that is approved as requested.
So there's Manhattan. There's New York City. So that's Manhattan right there. Kennedy's over here somewhere.
1901, clear direct to Lendy.
Cleared direct Lendy, 1901.
1901, cross Lendy at a maintain, flight level 190 and 250 knots.
Cross Lendy, 190, 250 knots, JetBlue 1901. I think that's on the chart. Or it's an expect, I'm not sure. Lendy. Yes, it is. It's an expect. Just one of the two steep paths ahead. That's fine, don't worry about it. Expects are always like when there's ATC on is rough because you never know if I should put it in beforehand or wait for the controller.
Yeah, Delta
usually wait for the controller. But
some issues, but now we're good.
JetBlue 1901.
Delta 847. Okay, I'm gonna have to take you out of the sequence here. Look at the turn right heading 090 back to a resequence.
Right turn 090, Delta 847.
If it's 1901, go ahead.
You gotta contact me from New York Center at 132170.
Yeah, they just logged on. Just stay with me for now. I'll switch you back over. So actually, I'm gonna have you off to Teddy directly here in a second.
Roger that. 1901. Remember, always ask. Nothing wrong with asking the controller for what to do. Like in that situation. A plane right there. Come in.
New York Center, good evening, Delta 1709, 10,000 for 12,000.
It looks like there's a plane on the ground over there. Interesting.
New York Center, 1998.
Getting a lot of stutters here. It's kind of surprising. Okay. I like this.
1998, cross news at level 270.
Repeat again for United 1998.
United 1998, cross news at and maintain flight level 270.
Alright, we're cross news at flight level 270, United 1998.
JetBlue 1901, contact New York approach 128.12.
New York approach on 12812, JetBlue 1901. 812, 128, 12.
And New York Center, Delta 1709 at 12,000, direct shift.
Delta 1709, New York Center, climb maintain flight level 2.
New York approach, good evening, JetBlue 1901, Lendy at 190, 250 knots.
JetBlue 1901, New York approach, flying 180, vector ILS 31 right.
All right, my game just froze. No. Sorry, can you repeat one more time for 1901?
JetBlue 1901, flying 190 now, vector ILS 31 right.
Heading 190, expect ILS 31 right, JetBlue 1901.
JetBlue 1901, descend to maintain 16,000, Kennedy altimeter 29er 906.
Down to 16,000 for JetBlue 1901.
Delta 616, turn right heading 030.
Right turn 30, Delta 616.
JetBlue 1384, descend to maintain 6,000,
A lot of
Kennedy altimeter
the
29er
sim is
906.
really freezing a lot. I'm assuming it's because of the scenery and maybe the amount of aircraft in the area. There's been a lot of stutters, which I've really never had much of.
New York approach, New Zealand 1, heavy descending 11,000, Charlie 299.
What are you doing?
New Zealand 1, heavy New York approach, slow, expect the ILS
Manage
31
speed.
right.
31 right, New Zealand 1.
New Zealand 1, heavy, are you still in emergency at this time?
AFM single engine.
All right, we have to get the altimeter in. Altimeter 29906. Honestly, things are going pretty well here. I mean, other than the stutters, I mean, ATC-wise, everything's great. So here's Manhattan. There's LaGuardia down there.
8,000, Kennedy altimeter 2996.
And should have the Empire State Building coming up in 2 seconds when it renders in.
JetBlue 1384, descend to maintain 3,000.
Descend to flight level 3,000, JetBlue 1384.
Putting on the speed brakes I don't know what's happening. We're slowing down there. Oh, Hallahan, you love it. New York, New York. And a city so nice they named it twice.
Delta 616, descend to maintain 2,000.
Descend maintain 2,000, Delta 616.
Delta 616, contact approach 132.4.
132.4, Delta 616.
Hallahan, did Judge hit the home run yet? I mean, he's got a good chance of doing it against the Red Sox scrub team like that. Last place.
Maintain 250 knots televised.
That guy's on final approach for LaGuardia.
Jet to 1384. 601, descend to maintain 3,000.
Sort of right there.
Delta 1901, flying 180, descend to maintain 13,000.
Heading 180 and down to 13,000 for JetBlue 1901. When you've worked in Fenway for the 15 years, you're happy when the Sox are 18 games behind? Don't they still show up? I mean, you guys still have like sellouts, don't you? Maybe, or not sellouts, but you're not getting like you're getting, you know, more than like, you know, you're still getting 30,000 fans, aren't you?
Descend to 3,000, jet to 1386. 1384.
Approach Delta 454 within 9,000.
So there's the field right there. There's Kennedy.
454 near approach level.
We're landing 3-1 right, which is that runway over there. So he's going to circle us all the way around. We're going to come back in this way. So unfortunately, we're coming from the wrong direction. Oh, everyone's giving their tickets away? Got it.
It's 1 traffic, you're following 12 o'clock, 6 miles northeast down out of 7,000 Airbus.
Traffic control, Zealand.
It's that time of year, yeah. Hey, you know what it's like to be a Mets fan, Hallahan.
Jet 1384, turn left heading 030, contact approach 132.4.
030 and contact approach on 132.4, jet 1384.
Jet 1901, descend to maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, 1901.
Canada 333 with you at
what was that? 1324?
Canada 333, got the wrong frequency, go back to your last assign.
Yeah, 1324. Who am I with then? Somebody else.
Jet 1901, turn left heading 130.
Left 130, 1901.
Now 454, descend to maintain 2,000, Kennedy altimeter 29 or 906.
996, 2000, Delta 454.
Delta 526, New York, you with me?
There's the Congo line right there.
Delta 526, New York, you flying 040 for the ILS 31 right, verified Charlie.
Roger, we got Charlie leaving Cameron heading 040 to join the ILS 31 left, Delta 526.
Delta 526, 31 right, 31 right, ILS.
Sorry, that was my bad. 31 right, Delta 526.
Why didn't I have airplanes here?
526, we'd like us to do a course correction because we're heading 040, but we're getting across on 46, so we're on an actual track of 050.
And Zealand 1, heavy turn left heading 030.
Left 030, Delta 526.
Okay, that was for Air New Zealand. Air New Zealand 1 heading 030 only.
030, New Zealand 1.
Delta 526, you don't worry about the ground track. That's my job to worry about. Don't worry.
All right.
All right, 10,000 feet. Landing lights coming back on. And I wonder how much of a zoo the ground is on Kennedy right now. Like, when I say zoo, I mean trying to get your clearance.
1901, that's straight down to 3,000, please.
That's straight down to 3,000, 1901. Right.
Bravo, good
Put out
evening,
the
Delta
slaps.
847, 11,000 inbound Cameron. Delta 847, New York, hello to Park Cameron, heading 040 for the ILS 31
Slow down if that's possible.
Park Cameron, heading 040, ILS 31 right, Delta 847. Zealand 1, heavy contact approach 132.4, good night.
32-4, New Zealand 1, good night.
Delta 526, heavy turn left heading 360, vector for intrail.
Sure, left 360 out of Pelican, Delta 526.
Trying to get down. I'm watching my speed to make sure we're not going to overspeed. So far, so good. So let's see if I can keep pushing it. Because usually when they give me a descent and just an altitude, I'll go down like somewhere between 1,500 to 1,800 feet per minute. You know, maybe 1,300 if it's kind of a, you know, not aggressive one, but I know we're pushing at 2,500. I mean, this is pretty...
Delta 526 Heavy, descend to maintain 9er south, Kennedy altimeter 29er, 9er 6.
Fairly aggressive.
Delta 526.
See, now we're gaining speed, which is what I don't want. Because I can't exceed 250 knots here, below 10,000 feet. I think we're about as good as I can get it right now.
Delta 1901, turn left heading 060.
Left 060, 1901.
Delta 5 454, turn right heading 040.
040.
Yeah, nothing to look at except for the cockpit. Sorry, guys. Oh, Hallahan! Help me! Got him. Got him.
Delta 526 Heavy, turn right heading 090, descend to maintain 6,000.
Right, 090, descend to maintain 6,000, Delta 526.
Delta 1901 heading 030, contact approach 132.4. Good night.
Heading 030 and contact approach on 132.4 for JetBlue 1901. Thank you.
Thank you for that, sir.
Flights are clear for ILS 31 right and maintain 170 until Sulap, JetBlue 1384.
Delta 3829, maintain 180 knots until Sulap, contact tower 119.1.
180 until 180 knots to Zulap and 119.1. Thank you for your time.
Kennedy approach, good evening. JetBlue 1901, 3,000 feet, heading 030.
JetBlue 1901, New York approach, roger, maintain present speed.
Maintain present speed for 1901.
United 2412, turn 15 degrees right, descend to maintain 3,000.
15 degrees to the right, descend to maintain 3,000.
United 2412, maintain present speed.
So you guys heard it. This was a professional descent there. ATC was impressed. They've seen many people descend, but they said, you know what? This guy knows how to descend.
211 heavy, reduce speed to 180 knots.
Looks like there's at least 3 planes ahead of me for the arrival.
JetBlue 1384 at Sulap, contact tower 119. Actually, JetBlue 1384 maintain 160 knots until Sulap, contact tower 119.1.
Maintain 160 until Sulap and contact tower on 119.1, JetBlue 1384.
One heavy, turn left heading 330.
Uber, thank you for the subscription, man. Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, 2412, reduce
thank you.
speed to 210.
Distance speed 210 knots.
I forgot to arm my... There we go.
Heavy,
Just in time for a landing. How are you, Pooh Bear?
Maintain 3,000 until
So far, it's been pretty tame event. Not too busy, but now we're getting into the real brunt of it. And then, what time is it? Oh yeah, we'll do another flight. Probably up to Boston, I'm gonna imagine.
1, maintain 180 knots until Sulap.
180 on the speed to Zulap, New Zealand. We're single engine, so we'll do our best.
United 2412, maintain 180 knots.
Maintain 180 knots.
JetBlue 1901, turn 10 degrees right.
10 degrees right for 1901.
Delta 526 heavy, reduce speed to 210.
Can't sleep, so YouTube it a little bit. Here we go. Nice.
2412,
Welcome.
right heading.
So there's a New York City, or New York FNO going on, so there's an event on VATSIM for New York airports. LaGuardia, Newark, and Kennedy. And as you might imagine, Kennedy's the busiest one. Well, like I said, so far it's been really tame. I've not... nothing too crazy. Which is good and bad. It's good because it's easy. It's bad if you were expecting... I think for viewership, it's better the... the more chaotic ATC is, the better it is. The better it is for my viewership. But you know, my sanity is worth something to me.
JetBlue 1901, expect vectors across the localizer for spacing.
We'll expect vectors for 1901. So basically what that instruction means is don't join the localizer on my own.
Speed, contact tower 100.1.
I never understand ATC on VATSIM. You know what well, I'm not sure if you mean the accent or you mean the instructions. But I'm kind of anticipating the instructions, so it's a little bit easier. If you kind of know what they're going to say, it makes understanding them easier. When they start mixing it up and having a conversation with you, then it's tough.
Yeah, New York, good day. Delta 526, we're passing for Thurstmaster.
Delta 526 heavy.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3.
Roger,
I think there's at least 1 or 2 ahead of me. Beyond that guy.
JetBlue 1901, turn left heading 290.
Left 290, 1901.
And JetBlue 1901, maintain 180 knots.
And maintain 180 knots, 1901.
Delta 526 heavy, reduce speed.
Guys, what was the heading? I wasn't listening.
Reduce speed 210, Delta 526.
And Delta 526, speed 180.
What was the heading? Anybody?
180, Delta 526.
290. Woo! Thank you.
Reduce speed to 210.
I'm very single-threaded. Uh-oh.
1901, 6 miles from Maldi, turn left heading 290, maintain 3000 until established, cleared ILS runway 31, right approach.
Heading 290, maintain 180 speed, and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, 31 right, JetBlue 1901. What is going on with the lights?
1901 correct, and maintain 160 knots until Zulab.
160 knots until Zulab for 1901. Alright, approach. I'm not a native English speaker, and most ATC in Europe is neither. Ah. You could do text only, Pooh Bear. You could ask for text. Ronnie, think. What's going on with the lights here? Alright, so we're on the... Oh, God. It's happening. Hawks!
United 2412. Actually, that's quite low speed. Stand by. Delta 526, turn left heading 290 here.
Hawks!
Left 290, Delta 526.
It's all breaking! Yeah, put in the...
JetBlue 1901, reduce to final approach speed.
Reduce the final approach speed, 1901.
United 2412, contact tower 118.1.
Oh, God.
Delta 454 heavy, turn left heading 300.
That's 300, Delta 454.
Oh my God. The autopilot is going nuts right now.
2412, tower 119.
What about the manual pilot? There is no manual pilot!
Delta 526
All
heavy,
right, manual.
Runway 31 right localizer.
Check runway 31 right localizer, Delta 526.
Southwest 56, maintain 180 knots.
Maintain 180 knots, Southwest 56.
Delta 454, maintain 3000 until established, cleared ILS runway 31 left approach.
3000 until established, cleared the ILS 31 left approach, Delta 454.
Southwest 56, turn right heading 290 here.
Right heading 290, Southwest 56.
Right again.
Delta 526 heavy, 6 miles from Maldi, maintain 3000 until established, unlocalizer, cleared ILS, runway 31 right approach, maintain 160.
Can I get a parachute? I've never... This is so weird.
3000 until established on the ILS.
I mean, maybe it was the flaps that was the problem?
160 knots until Zulab.
But it's just basically the autopilot's like failing. The plane is like too far off.
454 heavy, you are going to meet the localizer there. Heading 3...
Grab your rich walls of parachutes.
28 intercept.
We got it now.
56, intercept runway 31 right localizer, descend and maintain 3000.
So maintain 3000, intercept 311. 31 right localizer, Southwest 56.
JetBlue 1901, Tower 191, have a nice day.
Tower 91, thanks for the great HC, JetBlue 1901.
Delta 526.
1000, 1000, 3000.
Okay, tower, JetBlue 1384, vacated 31 right on Delta.
Cuba 1384, turn left on Alpha, ground is 0.9er.
Left at Alpha and contact ground on 0.9er, JetBlue 1384.
Kennedy Tower, good evening. JetBlue 1901, ILS 31 right.
JetBlue 1901, Kennedy Tower, number 2, 4 miles of trail of 737, wind 32022, gust 29er, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 31 right behind number 2, JetBlue 1901. Ground is on 119.1.
Wind 32022, gust 29er, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Clear land 31 left, Delta 454.
Air New Zealand 1, contact ground 112.9er.
21 on New Zealand 1.
Wait, what is it? 1219. I'm close. 121.
Ground Delta 1970. I have you checking with you holding short 31 left.
So 1979, Kennedy Tower, hold short 31 left, traffic and traffic in front going the same place as you are. So just hold short, separate.
All right, we got it now.
79, orders.
It was just strange. I've never seen the plane, like, we were vectored pretty well there.
Delta 526, have you
Just couldn't stand the localizer.
Right. Delta 526, Kennedy Tower, number 3, 4 miles and trail of A320, wind 32022, gust 29er, runway 31 right, clear to land.
The guy you're with now is awesome, great controller, and he's all over the place. Works at ZLA, ZNY, Miami, and more. Cool. It seems like, I don't know, Hawks, I only started being on VATSIM in 2020 during the pandemic, but it seems like there's a lot more controllers now that are like all over the place, as opposed to like guys that are only in certain RTX. It seems like it's more commonplace than it was before. Let's put it that way. Again, I have not been on that much, but it seems like there's more bleed over and a lot of people helping out. That's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. All right, so this guy's still landing, right? Where's that guy on the taxiway?
Delta 526, AA indicator speed.
526, yeah, we're battling the winds here a little bit. We're currently trying to get down for 170.
I guess with that low speed and no flap, the turn was too steep. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, 320.
Judge whiffs.
We'll slow it down as much as possible. Delta.
Come on, just put it down the pike. Let him hit it.
He's doing 110 over the ground.
Roger, 526.
1,000 feet stabilized, misapproach altitude set. Thank you, JCT, for the update. I appreciate it. For some reason, MLB TV was going. That's the Albert treatment. Is that what happened? Did he hit 700? I don't think, I hate to say it, I don't think Judge is going to hit it this weekend. I think there's going to be too much pressure on him. Oh, okay.
Tower 924, 12 vacated, 31 right, and disconnecting now.
Okay, sounds good.
Plane is mine.
$500.
Yeah, that's like the Yankees, JCT.
Southwest 56 on 8 mile, final from 31 right.
So 56, Kennedy Tower, number 3, 4.5 miles of trail of a heavy 767, caution wave turbulence, wind 32022, gust 29er, runway 31 right, clear to land.
31 right, clear to left, southwest 6.
Delta 979, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Flight point 31 left, Delta.
Oh, the wind.
100.
Light slope. Light slope.
40.
Too low.
30.
Terrain.
20. Retard. 10.
Oh, God.
5.
Nope. Oh, that's a slammer. Oh, Noah, that was a terrible landing, Noah. Noah! Noah! Keep it. All right, you got it. Woo! Jeez, Noah, last time I let you land this plane. Wow, that wind kicked my butt. I mean, kicked Noah's butt.
433, 1 left.
For the 454, turn right on Papa, ground is 121.9.
119 right on Papa.
Triple 1901, turn left on Alpha, ground is 0.9.
Left on Alpha, ground 0.9, 1901. Thank you.
Double 1979, Kenny Tower, wind 3202.
Oh, no, it was flying, obviously.
31 left, clear for takeoff.
You're going to look clear for takeoff, Delta 1979.
Man, that was a terrible landing.
Tower low,
A variety.
2017.
Color 20.
Ground and take parking.
Whoever you can put it.
Alright, Delta 454 Heavy. I'm going to give you Terminal 2, taxi via Papa Bravo, Mike into the ramp.
Terminal 2, Papa Bravo, Mike into the ramp, Delta 454 Heavy.
Kennedy ground. Good evening. JetBlue 1901. We're turning left on Alpha, requesting taxi to Terminal 5, Gate 2.
Blue 1901. Taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot into the ramp.
Alpha Foxtrot to the ramp. JetBlue 1901. A for effort for that guy, but I'm not sure it's... Someone isolate that thing. Ugh, that landing was terrible. More chatbots? Jeez Louise. All right, we're going to Gate 2. My Navigraph stopped working. I know where it is. It's the next turn over here on the right. Just annoying when Navigraph works the entire flight. And I'm just like, no, I think we're going to stop now. Can't connect to the simulator. I am surprised how quiet the frequency is. This is very, very well done, I have to say.
Kennedy ground, good evening, Delta 526 Heavy vacated, 31 right, we're turning left in Alpha.
Delta 526 Heavy, Kennedy ground, where would you like to park tonight?
Delta 526, just somewhere over on the Delta ramp, we would appreciate a hard stand.
Alright, Delta 526, taxi via Alpha Lima Alpha.
Gate 2 is like
Alpha
where this
Lima, Alpha
Alaska
ramp,
guy
Delta
is. I don't know why
526,
he's
thanks a
here,
lot.
but we're basically over there. Unfortunately, with the scenery, which is default, there's no numbers, so you gotta have to guess. Oh, we're just gonna take this gate. Forget it. I don't know. I lost the taxiway. I've got no marshaller, so that's as good as it's gonna get. All right, cool. Lights, engines. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to John F. Kennedy Airport. Not to worry, we're doing another flight here. JCT, off to put the kids to bed. Back in a bit. No worries, man. We got time to. We got to redo our. We got to get ready for our next flight. If only we had mods here, right? JCT. Imagine that. Landing rate was terrible. Wow, touchdown at 289. This just shows you. I don't know. I would have thought that was like 400 plus of a slammer, but that was a great landing according to smart cars. I don't trust smart cars, but I mean, I'll take it. But then after I touched down, or Noah touched down, excuse me, there were some issues there with the keeping it on the center line. All right, well, flight number 1 in the books, and since I'm done way earlier than I thought I would, let's do one more flight. Let's do Boston, JFK to. See, I guess we'll go to Boston. We're just gonna give our friends at Boston some love, you know. So I guess we'll do that. Let's see here. Need to find a real-world flight to copy their flight plan. This is one of my favorite things on VATSIM to do. Why try to do it yourself? Just look up real-world flights, steal their flight plan, and you're good to go. We'll do 1240. Oh, they're delayed, I guess. Oops. 1, 2. We will do this one. Confirm.
Ground Southwest 56.
Sim brief.
Okay if I disconnect. Southwest 56, ground. Yep, disconnect at your discussion.
I think we definitely need some cleaning in the aisle next to my seat after that approach and landing before we do the next flight. Roger that. We'll send the crew back there, Boo Bear. Not to worry. JetBlue will be 1240. It's an easier number for me to remember. JFK to Boston in the Phoenix. 3-1 left is definitely for departure here. What are they landing in? Austin. There's no digital ATIS in Boston? What? What? All right, we'll go with 27 for now. Can someone tell Sheed that he needs, or somebody to fix it? Hawks? It's the let's see, 230. That looks right. Kilos and save. Generate. Hawks, someone broke the real world ATIS in Boston. Can you get on the landline and call Concord LE?
We are ready for taxi. Runway 31.
Someone broke it. I think the initials are CP, Charlie Papa. Stand by. By the way, Hawks, did you see what happened on approach there? I don't know if you were here for that. That was all sorts of bad news.
Kennedy ground, speedboat 116, heavy with you, ready for taxi, and we can depart from 31 left 6 kilos.
I need security on the back of the plane. There was a Karen who was screaming.
Speedbird 116.
I don't think security can help you with that, all right?
526. Continue on Bravo Lima Alpha.
Straight up crazy winds, dude.
Bravo
They're
Lima
legit.
Alpha for Delta 5.
In Sim Update 9, that would have been an easy landing. All right. Let's disconnect. I don't know what's happening on frequency. File. So we are 1240 now. Init request. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I have no idea what happened to the autopilot there. I mean, I guess it was too shallow of a turn, or too hard of a turn, and when we picked up the localizer, the plane overcompensated and basically sent us. It just couldn't recover, if that makes sense.
Quebec, Bravo, Juliet, HA, runway 22 right.
Delta 526. Make a right when able, rejoin Alpha. Roger, making a right when able, rejoining Alpha, Delta 526.
I don't know, but the weirder thing, Hawks, like, the winds are the winds, okay? What was really weird to me was the lighting in the cockpit. The dome light, like, was going in and out like I was in a horror movie. That was really strange.
Speedboat 116.
Speedboat 116,
Are we able to get taxi clearance now, Speedboat 116?
Speedboat 116, you wanted intersection at Kilo, right?
We can make full length as well, Speedboat 116.
Finally some light, just reached the Florida Panhandle. Nice, something to look at. I mean, you could just hit it daytime and same thing, but.
Juliet, hold short to your right, Speedboat 116.
All right, cool. Mass and balance, load, instant. 6.8. .3. 29.6. By the way, Hallahan, if you're still here, if you're going to make an emote on Discord of Sheed is the hot dog guy, can we call him Sausage Sheed? Is that appropriate?
November 275 Juliet Sierra, requesting that we can hold on the taxiway for a moment. We got to step away from the
Is there clearance on here?
November 275
Yeah. Delivery.
Hold short, Papa.
I'm 1. Too lazy to type it to do the.
Maybe you can assign from 1550 or something.
This is the hardest part about an event, getting clearance.
Keep on 152 something.
Kennedy delivery. Good evening, JetBlue 1240 IFR to Boston, please. Thank you, Hawks. So I guess they are landing 27 in Boston. right, so we got to get our clearance out of here, and it seems they're a little busy. It's just strange the D8 is down. I don't think I've ever seen that. Boston, of all places, you know?
JetBlue 1240, stand by for clearance number 5.
Whew. All right, guys, if you got it, smoke them if you got them. Number 5. This is when Arch says, why don't they do PDCs? It's all right. We got time.
Trans 344, sorry for waiting. Clearance is ready. Clear to Cincinnati Airport. Score for departure. Ranger transition. Radar vector to Robbinsville. Then as filed. Climb via SID. Expect flight level 360. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.9ers. Squawk 1527.
Boop, boop, boop.
Cleared Connecticut via Schofield for departure. The rest I didn't got. Climb via SID, expecting 360. 1 minutes up departure. Departure PE 135.9er. Squawking 1527. And say again the departure routing.
Score for departure. Sierra
So if I was number
Sierra
5, this is
Romeo
number
Romeo
1.
4.
So 4 more guys to
Ranger
go.
transition. Then radar vector to Robbinsville.
Score 4, then the render transition and radar vector to Robbinsville, Trans 344.
Trans 344, read the best correct. Push and start on discussion. The device when ready for taxi. Is there runway 31 left for departure? Contact ground 121.9. Have a good flight.
Ground 121.9, push and start on expression, Trans 344. Bye bye.
Boop, boop, boop. Okay, 1 down, 4 to go. Probably should turn off the APU here. This guy's flying to England, London. Good luck, dude. Taking off now, you get there at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, maybe he's like Pooh Bear, can't sleep and gonna do a transatlantic flight.
Delivery number 2 whiskey, checking in where we stand.
All right, this is when I kick my feet up on the table because we're not going anywhere for a while. Well, what do you guys want to talk about? We got some free time here because we've got 4 other airplanes or 3 other airplanes, I guess now, that need to get clearance, and there's a bit of a lag in between.
New York clearance, Delta 1577 on the ground. We get information Charlie looking to pick up IFR up to Boston.
Now, he should be number 5.
Number 2 Romeo Whiskey, sorry for waiting. Contact ground 12165.
12165, turn whiskey.
Delta 3525, can I know what's my current position?
Delta 3525, about 6 and contact ground 12165 for clearance.
Wait, we're going to go around now?
12165 for clearance, Delta 3535.
Waiting for NVIDIA to release that update. Heck yeah, dude. Wait, can I contact ground and get around this problem?
Delivery, are you no longer doing clearances?
All right, remember everything I said about this event being calm and easy? Yeah.
I am not doing clearance, but we just split to 2 frequencies to do clearance.
What? Okay. Here's what I'm doing.
Hold short 13 left, or 31 right.
CV uniform 13 left, 431 right, 6496.
Okay.
Actually, Air France 6596, disregard that, taxi via Bravo Sierra to there.
Roger, that made more sense. Bravo Sierra to the ramp 6496.
Yeah, give you the FedEx space, sorry.
Kennedy Ground, good evening. JetBlue 1240 IFR to Boston, please.
JetBlue 2040, wrong frequency, contact delivery 135.05.
Over delivery, 1240.
The correct frequency, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, I can wait. I just wanted to make sure I was on the right one. Thanks.
All right.
Now it's like 2 lying over here, you know. I was send some other traffic to reset that quicker.
Events being calm and
no worries,
easier
just wanted to
boring.
make
This
sure
is
I was
true.
in the right spot.
I just want to have my clearance.
JFK delivery, Delta 1577, look to pick up IFR Boston.
1533. You can contact ground 12165. Thank you.
Now we're the 1577, not 33.
All right. This is
JFK delivery.
quickly becoming like it's. I don't mind waiting. I really don't. I do mind when it's quite clear that nothing is happening. And right now, nothing is happening.
Requesting IFR to Toronto.
Air Canada, stand by for clearance number 6.
I think I'm like 4.
Apologies, can you repeat? You're a bit quiet.
Come on, guys. Gotta listen.
JFK delivery, did you get that last message for Delta 1577?
5077, you're number 5 and can...
Maybe a bio break, I guess. I mean, he's just not giving any clearances.
Thank you very much, Air Canada 334.
There is good freeware scenery at Stewart if you want to go there. Yeah, no, I'm a sucker for flight simmer. I like to go from whatever airport to the next one, but this is just testing my
Liberty with information to
testing my
sorry, I don't have
patience.
your flight plan. Please fly again.
I appreciate it. I have actually great scenery, payware scenery that I paid for in White Plains, Westchester.
6 centimeters student, request for clearance to Heathrow 5370 with Charlie.
Thanks, Noah. Appreciate it, buddy.
Kennedy Ground, Charlie number Alpha Bravo, just filed flight plan again, requesting IFR clearance to Liberty with information Sierra.
Charlie number Alpha Bravo, your number 7.
Kennedy delivery, good evening, speedbird 178, radio check.
Speedbird 178, radio 5.
You can't have your weakest link working clearance, unfortunately. Absolutely, Hawks, and this is just painful. Again, I really don't mind waiting, but I have not heard. I've heard him do 1 clearance so far. It's getting pretty warm without the aircon back here. Listen, Pooh Bear, we're losing money by the minute by sitting here at the gate. I can't afford the air conditioning anymore. I'm sorry.
New York, JFK delivery, November 80911, requesting VFR clearance to Teterboro.
Number 80991, your number 9. Stand by for clearance.
We'll stand by number 9.
Hawks, are you cleared to give clearances in New York? Asking for a friend?
And number 80991, I don't have your flight plan here. Okay.
Let me refile it for 80911. Let's see here. Alright, it should be filed now. Check it again.
Welcome back, Pooh Bear. Good news. Nothing. You didn't miss anything.
Thank you.
No problem.
And all aircraft on clearance.
Yes.
Controller switching undergoing. Stand by for a minute.
The guy, he's like, I can't take this anymore. Here comes the hot tag. All right, now here's the problem. The good news, we're getting a new controller. The bad news, does this guy know who's in, like, what the order is? Like, you know, that I'm number 4 and this other guy's number 9. Thank you, Hawks. Appreciate it. Can I get a free sandwich while you're waiting? Well, this isn't Delta. You're not. I don't know what you expect, Pooh Bear. You're not getting anything out of this. Oh. This is going to be... You think it's bad waiting. Wait until they do a controller change. Now, if things go well, the list should be given. But I anticipate somebody coming on the frequency saying, you know, attention all aircraft on frequency, new controller. Please call in for clearance now. And then it's going to be stepping on, overstepping on, overstepping on, and the guy who was number 9 in line is going to be, you know, yeah. I only wish Tubes was here to see this because he loves this stuff. I know exactly what gift that is, Alhan. Good news, we're stuck here on the ground and can't get clearance out of here. It's been quite a... Does anyone know how long we've been on the ground for now? We're just... The controller gave up Hallahan, and now he's pulling in somebody else. So they're basically sending in a new guy with a steel chair. I thought New York was so great. They are great, grounded up. They should, Mr. Deb. They should do PDCs. This is like half the people who are waiting for a clearance right now are going to Boston. PDC, 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 PDC. Done. PDC is on the way. I wish. There you go, Hallahan. 100% Pilato. I don't know why he's not. I listen. Everyone's new. You know, different. It's just different abilities. He just seemed completely overwhelmed. Hooper, I was once on an event on VATSIM at Gatwick and had to wait over an hour to get a clearance. Oof. Yeah, I've done taxiing. I mean, before I was on YouTube, Hooper, I did a stream on Twitch, and it was like, how long did I taxi in Orlando? 3 hours? 3 or 4 hours. Just taxiing. Sitting on the taxi line.
All right, Sentinel aircraft, radio check.
5 by 5.
5. Love it. All right, guys, delivery just coming online. I got the list of the people in request. I'm going to start firing out PDCs as fast as I can. If you have a question, just buzz me. I'll get back to you as fast as I can. All right, guys?
Appreciate it.
All right, here we go. I'm sitting up in my chair. My feet are off the table now. Here comes the PDCs.
This is going great.
Okay, Delta 3525, you're 329, you're next.
All right, theoretically, that's number 2, and I was
I got an aircraft
5.
on the ground ending in 329. I don't see the full call sign. You on frequency?
If I was number 9 in line, I'd say, yep, that's me.
Is that Delta 3529? Are you on frequency here?
Probably went to Stewart. I did say that on frequency. Keep moving. Next one.
Bravo Charlie Sierra 339. Are you on request?
Eurotran 339 on frequency, go ahead.
Do you have a clearance on request with us, sir?
Yes, we requested a clearance to Cincinnati.
Okay, you're number 1. 1 second.
I think he's ahead of me. I think he's the one guy ahead of me. What's funny is this frequency's not even on here. What frequency? 135050. Oh, whoever it is. I don't know how this works. Hawks, how does this work? Because I don't see... It doesn't mean anything, but I don't see JFK delivery anymore. But obviously we're talking to him. I don't know. Maybe we're just they're keeping us here and everyone else is going to ground. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Never mind, Hawks. We're all good. As you were. Woo. Anybody here? Let's see. Any friends? Got a Delta.
Okay, 339. You got a PDC. Next is 1353.
I don't know who that guy is. Pretty sure I was next, but.
Eurotran 339 PDC received, thank you.
1353, you're done. 1240, you're next.
I think that's me, 1240. Woo!
JetBlue 1240 on frequency.
JetBlue 1240.
JetBlue 1240, you got to cruise out to 3,000 filed. The highest I can get you, the common is 210 for the final cruise. Is that all right for you?
We can do 210 for JetBlue 1240.
All right, PDC in 5 seconds.
Thank you, sir. There we go. Things are moving again. I love VATSIM waiting. This is fine. This is like I said, I don't mind waiting. I just...
Okay, the JetBlue is done. Up next, 1577.
We're here on frequency.
All right, score 4 Yankee transition. Let's do it. Flight.
Same question to you. Highest I can get you is 210. Is that all right?
That's fine with us.
3-1 left.
Filed a slant Zulu. Is that on purpose, or are you okay with slant Lima?
Slant Lima's good.
Okay.
Yankee, and then Boston, arrival. Pretty sure it's going to be 27. It's the Roebuck, right? Oh, we forgot. Yeah.
Delta 1577, your PDC is at 334. Your next break. Attention, all aircraft on frequency. Just until I get caught up, your push and start is at your discretion tonight. You will be contacting ground 121.9 for your taxi clearances, and all aircraft can expect 31 left for now.
Nice. That was easy. This guy's right on top of it.
Thanks for the info.
Okay, so we got that. We got that. Oh, we got to do our departure stuff here. All right, moving on. Don't forget to smash that like button. Yes, smash it.
We are.
Air Canada 334, I got to put you on an even altitude. Can you accept flight level 320 for final?
Sorry, can you repeat that? Broke up a bit.
0.2.
I got to put you on an even altitude. Can you do 320 for the final cruise?
Yeah, 320.
68. Almost, Halhan. Almost. 68. 136 and 40. Good. Flight plan.
Okay, 234. Your
altimeter.
Next is Charlie November Alpha Bravo.
Altimeter.
Charlie November
9 or
Alpha,
6.
Bravo, 5.
Good. Still got that. Good.
Working on yours now.
Flight director. I believe it's 5,000 for out of here. Good. All right, turn on the APU. Let's get out of here.
Could you please repeat that?
Stand by.
Refresh. Kennedy. Fly. VATSIM. 210. Start.
Charlie November Alpha Bravo. Your clearance, just so you know, is going to begin at Dixie. Is how your clearance is.
There's no one around me anyway, right?
No.
There's that guy. Delta.
Coordinate a little bit. I'll come back to you.
Landing.
I promise.
All right, we're pretty clear over here. Wait, is that guy? All right, that guy's back there, so we got to worry about that guy. Company message. To Atsu company. All our flights today are delayed. For different reasons, might I add.
Training delivery Delta 237. We see Speedbird 178 PDC should be in your inbox. Delta 2378, go.
Just a requesting for clearance to try.
What a difference a shift change makes, right? Holy moly. Is there going to be a CP jam set? We get into Boston airspace, Halhan.
PDC okay for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, APU.
County delivery, Speedbird 178, we got the PDC set floor.
There it is.
No problem. Thanks for your patience, guys.
All right, here we go. 1 round.
And then November 80991, your clearance is on request. Let me knock out the lat IFR, then I'll come back to you guys.
I'm switching over to ground now.
33 right, 2 to right, 0
Get rid of the GPU cart. Release the parking brake. Start her up. Pushing back, engine 1. Here we go. It'll be our celebration song, Halhan, when we get there. Oops.
JetBlue 88, Kennedy ground, welcome to Kennedy, where are you parking?
Parking in Terminal 4, we're entering at Delta Alpha.
The lighting is interesting. Hawks, are you seeing this? I mean, I'm sure you are, but
Alright,
this is
JetBlue
crazy.
88,
I haven't seen that bug before. Oh, I forgot.
left turn Alpha 1, right turn Alpha 3.
Before takeoff checklist, flaps are 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. VC's flex temp, 128, 128, 131, flex 68, check front 829, pitch trim is 0, check flight controls, check flight directors 1, FT2, you can take a memo. Take a blue, departure changes, no changes. Take a brief is off 29, schools 2. Nav checks out 20 is the initial.
I got it.
Lots of terrain.
Lots of terrain.
Come back will be the Isla Zulu 1-1 in the secondary. Complete camera crew advice packs are on.
Forgot to turn 2 on.
Before takeoff check is complete.
Now, do you see the lights like
Clear left,
flickering?
clear right.
Sorry. Before, it's not doing it now, but the lights were flickering a lot. I've never seen that before. Before today. 1, 1, 1, 1. I'm going to assume that it's like the DLSS or something like that, Hawks. It's got to be like something related to that, you know? Kennedy ground, good evening, JetBlue 1240, ready for taxi.
Last aircraft calling again?
Kennedy ground, JetBlue 1240 with information with the weather ready for taxi.
JetBlue 1240, Kennedy ground, squawk 1642.
Sorry about that. 1642 for the squawk 1240. Ella!
JetBlue 1240, 131 left, taxi via Alpha Juliet, cross runway 22 right at Juliet.
31 left, Alpha Juliet, cross 22 right at Juliet, JetBlue 1240.
Kennedy ground, good evening, Delta 3525, request taxi 31 left.
Oh my god, again?
Delta 3525, Kennedy ground, where are you parked?
Terminal 5, Delta 3525.
Delta 3525, squawk mode 6.
12 more Charlie, Delta 3525.
Delta 2535, runway 31 left, taxi via Alpha Juliet, cross runway 22 right at Juliet.
31 left via Alpha Juliet and cross 22 right on Juliet.
Yeah, I hope so, Hawks.
3525.
I think so.
Kennedy ground, that's 1577, Terminal 2, Gate 68, ready for taxi with Delta.
Delta 1577, Kennedy ground, runway 31 left, taxi via Alpha Juliet, cross runway 22 right at Juliet.
31 left, Alpha Juliet, and we'll cross 22 right at Juliet, that's 1577.
I'm getting out of here because there's a Delta behind me that I got to beat out there.
7823 requesting IFR clearance as filed.
Aircraft calling for IFR clearance, delivery is 3505.
Was it Alpha Juliet?
Delta 2278, taxi, Delta.
Who's the aircraft?
Delta 2378.
Delta 2378, heavy, Kennedy ground, runway 31 left, taxi via Alpha Juliet, cross runway 22 right at Juliet.
Alpha Juliet, cross 22 right at
It's the Gesh on ground. He's usually in Atlanta. Cool. Yeah, the magical NVIDIA drivers. I think a lot of people have their hopes pinned on that one, especially with the DLSS stuff. But I'd agree on that. And we talked about this the other day, but I thought that the new Sim Update 10 was going to be tied to new NVIDIA drivers, which obviously did not happen. I mean, they're tied, but I thought they were going to come out at the same time, which they did not. And they have not yet, so. I think we beat that Delta guy out of there.
Kennedy ground, good day, Walker 1395, short
right there.
taxiway, Kilo Golf ready for taxi with information, Charlie.
Walker 1395, Kennedy ground, hello, runway 31 left, taxi via Alpha Juliet at Juliet, cross runway 22 right, get away to the, give it to an Airbus A320 that's going to be left to right on Alpha.
Alright, we'll look out for that A320, runway 31 left to be Alpha Juliet, cross runway 4 left.
I think NVIDIA and Asobo thought so too until it didn't happen. Fair.
We're holding 1577.
Tango Delta 14, 15, 37, continue taxi, gear to a Walker A320 that's going to be coming left to right on Alpha.
Kennedy Tower 1.
We'll give way to the A320, 1577.
Kennedy ground, November 80, Liner 1, ready for taxi.
November 80, 991, Kennedy ground, standby.
Oh god. Whoop. Oh god. Oh, no, we're not there. This is Juliet.
KLM 7823 requesting IFR clearance filed.
KLM 7823, contact
And I got permission to clear 22 right, so we're good there. So by beating the Delta out of the gate, I am now head of 2 planes because the Delta guy had to now hold for the Walker guy. So, you know, not my first rodeo here. JCT, welcome back. You missed 20 minutes of me waiting for clearance.
You want me to circle the entire
But everything's good now.
Terminal 7 straight ahead.
Sierra Trans 339 at Echo, cross runway 31 right, join Bravo, continue taxi.
Sounds like a normal FNO. It's actually really, I was commenting how good everything was and then ran into that problem, so there's that.
And your Trans 339 is going to be no delay, please drop, because 2.5 mile final.
Confirm, cross immediately.
Disregard that, hold position.
Holding position, Eurotrans 339.
Okay, pilot club 5, it's going to be left towards Broward to the ramp. Unfortunately, there's someone blocking the taxi at Alpha.
Noah! This is Zulu, right? Oh god, this is the wrong one?
Walker 1395, contact tower 109.1.
Oh, sorry.
109.1, we'll catch you next time, Walker 1395.
Delta 1577, tower 19-1.
19-1, thanks, 1577.
Delta 3525 at Juliet, cross 22 right, contact tower 109.1.
Tower 119.1 after 22 right, Delta 3525.
Alright, Eurotrans 339 at...
I think I'm supposed to be on tower.
Cross rate 22 right, join Bravo.
Crossing runway 31.
Taylor, you with me?
Kennedy Tower, JetBlue 1240, holding short of 31 left.
So 1240 Kennedy Tower, wind 330 at 20, gust 26, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 31 left, JetBlue 1240. Oops, that's the wrong one there. I wanted to do that off. There we go.
Vacating runway 31 right.
Welcome to Kennedy. Contact ground 121.9er.
Contact ground 121.9er for American.
I'm having a hard time motivating myself to fly these days. Oh man, it's like Plato.
Kennedy Tower, good evening.
You're in a VA, JCT, right? I mean, that's really the big thing. Although the lack of aircraft can definitely be an issue.
Number 4, the Delta 3525.
Tower, good day, Walker 1395, shorter runway 31 left.
1395, Kennedy Tower, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, and line up.
Noah, center line, Noah.
325
Come on, Noah.
Welcome to Kennedy. Exit left to enable, and contact ground 121.9er. Exit left and contact ground 1.9er, American 2518, great job, bye-bye.
Oh man, the wind is real, guys.
Okay, Tower, Park Club
B1,
15,
rotate.
final 31 right. Club 15, Kennedy Tower, you're number 2, 3 miles in trail.
More right rudder, seriously. How's the rate gear up?
Wind 32020, gust 26, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Clear to land number 2, 31 right.
Sheet mode on. Look at that, New York City. Hallahan, start spreading the news.
1240, turn left, direct score, contact departure 135.9er.
Direct score, left direct score 1359er, thanks to the ATC JetBlue 1240.
Walker 1395, wind 33020, gust 26, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 31 left, clear for takeoff, Walker 1395.
So 1577, Kennedy Tower, runway 31 left, line up and wait. Line up and wait, up 1577.
1359er. New York departure, good evening. JetBlue 1240, airborne, direct score 2500 for 5000.
JetBlue 1240, New York departure, radar contact, climb maintain 7000, turn left heading 060.
Up to 7000 and left 060 for JetBlue 1240. Oh my god, and more spam bots? Excuse me. You're not a mod? I thought you were a mod. Getting all choked up. Yeah, why are they coming in here? Clip flaps. Something big is coming. That's quite a zero. And we're going to figure out JCT's issues here in a second. Almost a 060. There we
go. JetBlue 1240, climb maintain 111000, contact near departure 126.8.
Up to 11,000 and contact departure 126.8, JetBlue 1240. Thank you. 126.8.
Departure today, Walker 1395, climbing via this at 5000.
Walker 1395, near departure, radar contact, turn left heading 100, climb maintain 7000.
Your departure, good evening. JetBlue 1240 up to, 7,000 for 11,000, heading 060.
JetBlue 1240, New York departure. My favorite JetBlue. Proceed direct Merit, climb and maintain 17,000.
To 17,000 direct Merit and a hearty Jacksonville Center hello to you.
Number 41 India Tango, radar contact 2 East Stewart Airport, the Stewart altimeter 3000.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Because it's Friday night, yo, planes and best is still dating.
I mean, I can't guarantee anything once you get down toward the airport, but at least up there, you're pretty much alone.
Well, there's Kennedy. Look how good that looks, Hallahan.
250 knots, please.
Thing of beauty right there.
Speed 250, United 1601. United 1601, speed 250, contact Boston Center.
All right, JCT, what's going on, man? Talk to me. Why no flying? Are you sick of the planes? I mean, for me,
Tango, are you kind of just heading south? You're going to follow the Hudson River southbound?
I feel like the thing that gets, well, for one thing, the virtual airline stuff, you know, competing. I think a competition is good, right? Trying to, whatever airline you're in, try to get to the top of the list there. Maybe throw money at the problem, purchase some new sceneries, so you can fly somewhere different. I also, the other thing I do, JCT, is I multitask, so I'll, take off, and then on my other computer, I'll do some work or something else, basically, and that way you're not, like, sitting staring at the screen at cruise. Oh, you want more scenes there, Hallahan? Sorry. There you go.
All the way down and cut down the shore of Long Island.
Look at that.
Okay, number 4 India Tango, Roger, thanks.
I believe that's the Aqueduct Raceway. I have no idea what field that is. Wait, is that? That's LaGuardia.
Okay.
And forward India Tango, you want me at 3,000 feet or altitude?
Number 4 India Tango, altitude, your discretion, remain outside Bravo airspace.
After my discretion, me outside Bravo. Okay.
I just have issues with both sims at the moment. Yeah, I mean...
JetBlue 1577, New York departure. Proceed direct Merit, climb and maintain 17,000 speed.
The other thing to do, JCC, is to simply just take a long break, and then you come back to it, and you'll get that love and feeling back, you know? X-Plane totally needs a bit more polish. I agree. I think you're looking about 6 to 12 months from now to get all those add-ons, like I saw in the video. MFS refuses to open unless a restart? Really? Because I've been, let me tell you something. There's some issues with MFS, but I've not had that kind of an issue. One thing is you get Dr. Hawks on the line, and he can look at your sim. I mean, the other thing I would do at that point, if you're having that kind of chronic issues with it starting up, is to wipe it out and reinstall, and then add in the you know, certain add-ons like individually.
Number 41 India Tango, contacting your approach.
Oh, Dr. Hawks try to help you. I just feel like that at this point, then you've got to reset it, but you've got to hang on, we're leveling off here. You've got to you know, kind of clear it all out. No, not your OS. No. I don't know. I'm not crazy there. I'm just thinking wiping Microsoft Flight Simulator. Have you done 3 reinstalls of MFS?
Triple to 1240, contact Boston Center 134.0.
Over to 134, nothing. Thanks to the ATC. Appreciate it. Blue 1240.
Two.
Good night. Good night.
Boston Center, good evening. Blue 1240, level 170.
1240 Boston Center, hello. I'm going to maintain for level 210.
Up to 210 for 1240. But if I've had my PC for a while and tried to open it, it decides it doesn't want to work. Is that, JC, does it ever happen? Let's say you restart your PC. Restart your PC for that matter. Does it ever happen on the initial load, or is it always on like you fly the sim, no problems at all, and then you try to do it again on the same, in the same session of the computer, if you will, and then you have the problem?
1601 request.
This is imposter Evan Jam.
1601, climb and maintain for level 210.
Well, he is or was like the head of our virtual airline, so I can't say anything bad about him. But yes, not the real Evan. Usually subsequent load. I've had issues, not with Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I've had issues with that with other games. Do you use Steam, JCC? I'm gonna bet you say yes to this. That you use Steam.
Up to 210, that's 1577.
Nope, damn. I was so confident. I was ready to tell you so. And not tell you off, but like, I felt so good about it. All right. I guess you can't go to Steam then, right? Because it doesn't transfer the purchase that way. It's too bad. Because I have that problem with another game, but that's on Steam all the time. Where there's like some process that like gets orphaned or something, and it just never...
6533 Lima, descend and maintain at 8,000.
Oh, you know what the answer here is, JCC? It's pretty obvious to me. You should never stop flying the game. If you never quit the game, you'll never have this problem.
Up to 8,000, 003,
yeah, you have the super duper... Oh, you have the Haloscam version.
Break your correction, Lindbergh 4417, you back?
Hey, firm, sir, sorry, we
Switch to flight here.
Lindbergh 4417, Roger.
Negative.
Delta 27, say indicated airspeed. Sun Country 8140, contact Boston Center.
So that's Westchester County over there.
Delta 27, maintain 280 knots or greater.
Just a regular base hit for Judge. Womp womp. Oh my gosh, again? Put user in timeout. All right, Hallahan, we're calling you in, Hallahan.
4417, maintain 280.
Hallahan, in order for me to add you as a mod, I need you to message me your YouTube channel URL. Sounds really weird. Wait, can I? I don't think I. Oh, add moderator. Never mind. You don't have to do any of that. Add moderator. All right. Hallahan now has full power. Everybody.
November 70196. What's the approach you're doing in the port? Correction in the Plymouth.
Oh, your username, your user color changed. Now you have a wrench and the star. I feel vigorous. Unlimited power. Yes, he has the high ground. It's over. Wait, can I get direct Provi? Is that a thing on this? Why JetBlue 1240?
JetBlue 1240, go ahead.
We got a request direct Provi for JetBlue 1240.
Negative. You're number 5 in line.
Roger that. JetBlue 1240. We tried, guys. We tried. 2979 altimeter. I mean temperature. 12. Gotta shoot your. Listen, you gotta see him as you call him.
There 177 kilo mic contact. Boston
Winds
Center,
320
123.75
at 20.
123.75. See ya.
And what's the up with the winds today?
653 Sierra Lima contact New York approach 120.8. Good night.
20.8, 3 Sierra Lima. Good night.
Never hurts to ask. Indeed.
Sun Country 8140 Boston.
8140, gotcha.
Sun Country 8140 contact Boston approach.
That's
Correction,
crazy.
Contact Boston Center 123.75.
Well, if you want to see a great landing, Hallahan, stay tuned. Because the one that we just had in Kennedy,
57. Correction, Victor 57.
Noah had quite a slammer. I mean, let's put it this way. The landing gear is definitely pushed in.
250 knots to Kennedy altimeter 2999er.
9er.
Charlie at 120, here to make 877.
Lindbergh 4417 descend via the Roba through arrival, runway 27, the Boston altimeter 29er 83, maintain 260 knots.
Maintain 260 knots, 29er 83, descend via the Roba to Lindbergh 4417.
What movie is on today? On this flight? I get a movie. You're getting Kitchen Nightmares, one episode, and that's it. Then we're gonna land. Hurricane air making the air unstable. You think so? I guess so. It is up here, right?
JetBlue 1240, say indicated airspeed.
Indicated airspeed of 310 for JetBlue 1240.
JetBlue 1240, maintain 280 knots.
280 knots, 1240.
JetBlue Commercial United 1601, say indicated airspeed.
250 knots, United 1601.
Yeah, 1601, maintain 280 knots.
280 knots, United 1601.
No sandwich, but a food show? You master.
Delta 1577, maintain
Yes.
260 knots.
Yes, indeed.
1577.
And it looks like there's going to be a hurricane coming to Florida next week, but I'm going to Mexico tomorrow, Sunday, so not my problem. I mean, it's my problem is my kids will still be here, but, we'll be fine.
United 1601, descend via the Roebuck through arrival, runway 27, the Boston altimeter 29er83, keep the assigned speed.
Roebuck 3 arrival, altimeter 2983 and runway 27.
Tell us how he's on there.
Keeping the assigned
That's still a
speed,
thing?
1601.
I don't think so. Oh man, we got so because we have Walmart Plus comes with Paramount Plus subscription, and they have on Paramount Plus like all the awesome old Nickelodeon shows. They have Guts, the original Double Dare, Ren and Stimpy. There was another show that was like, holy moly. There's a bunch in there that I just haven't seen in like 30 years. Oh, you can't do that on television. Classic. One of the most underrated shows of all time. Do they have two stupid dogs?
627 with you.
I don't know.
220.
Was that Nickelodeon or was that Cartoon Network?
627 Boston Center Hall. Lindbergh 4417, what was the question?
We can expect runway 27 for today, right?
A firm.
Right, thanks.
070196, Kodak.
JCT, is this
cleared ILS runway 6
Norwich? Where are we?
Direct Busky at 3000, clear for the ILS 6 approach, 196.
Yeah, this is Norwich, right? Does it seem like it? Well, if New Haven's off our right, like we're past New Haven. Wouldn't this, or is this?
Jamaica 877 contact Boston, Carson contact New York.
No, this is This is not Bradley. Bradley's up here somewhere. This is Hartford, Banfield, something like that. The one that's south of the field. This is downtown Hartford, which Q Hallahan. Roll up your windows, kids. Yes. What is it? Brand? My wife used to work across the river from there.
219, say indicated airspeed.
Well, what's the name? What's the name of the field? Oh, is your favorite next to Ren and Stimpy? Yeah, I think Two Stupid Dogs was after my time. I think I was too old for that. Ren and Stimpy was my was my jam.
1601, maintain 250 knots.
250 knots.
Oh, that's right. In Europe, you got different things.
219, maintain 290.
I think it was Nickelodeon.
Maintain 290.
Brainerd, that's what it is, Jason. Thank you. Yes, Brainerd Field.
1240, maintain 250 knots.
250 knots for JetBlue 1240. Slowing it down, boys.
Boston Walker 1341, level 280.
Isn't that Howard?
November aircraft calling Boston Center, second.
It's Walker 1341, hello.
After really? Well, then I guess you watched it longer than I did, Pooh Bear, because I'm younger than you are. Sounds like Howard from Jacksonville.
Delta 27.
I mean, I know controllers fly too. But... Oh, JCT, that's an idea. Instead of flying, why don't you do air traffic control? Why don't you follow Hallahan's footsteps and actually pass Providence ground and then become an awesome controller? Maybe that's your way to like take a break, but still be in the flight sim community. Don't you want to have people not listen to what you say and have to repeat yourself 8 times? Don't you want to be that guy, Stern JCT? I have started controlling before him anyways. I got my S2 during my time. Ooh, well, excuse me. Well, then all the more reason. Come on. Get back into it. We'll do the JCT fly-in event.
Negative, not yet. Just checking.
Weird flex.
Yeah, 1601, you are going 250 knots, correct?
250 knots, United 1601, yes.
Express 219, what is your airspeed? Canadian Express 219, what is your airspeed?
Yeah, we're presently at 290.
Canadian Express 219, can you do 300 knots?
FNO will do the 300.
Roger. Thanks, JetBlue 1240. Descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, the Boston altimeter, 2983. Keep the assigned speed.
Keep the speed and descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, transition JetBlue 1240.
Delta 15, 40, correction, Delta 1577, maintain 250 knots.
250, 1577.
Seems weird that it tells me to set managed speed. I know why it's doing that, but like...
Endeavor 5133, no. Boston Center. Hello. Endeavor 5133, call and maintain for level 270.
I wasn't into ATC side as much. Hallahan can relate. Well, I think it's different reasons. Hallahan was just like, I could control or I could nap. So I might as well nap. I'm not sure what your excuse was, JCT. I don't know. One day Hallahan was on Providence ground and then he never came back. It was like the can I go out for smoke break, Chief? And then Sheed was like, sure, no problem. And then he just never came back. Pretty much the same one. Okay.
In your face, Milwaukee.
Dazzler D49. Thank you for the sub. Welcome. Thank you. Of course, not everybody that subscribes here that you'll see necessarily is in the chat. If you subscribe, if you're just watching one of the offline videos, then yeah, you could be there. Went to get a grinder, didn't come back.
57,
nice.
Maintain level 200.
I wasted 6 weeks of better CP's time ultimately. Did you? I mean, you probably were like, I mean, I'm sure as you type that in, Hallahan, you tapped yourself on the back like, good job.
Correct, 4417, contact Boston approach 120.6.
120.6.
I can just see that Hallahan and CP getting training, and CP's like, so, oh, sorry, I did CP voice. So you got to, you've got some traffic here. You've got here on the South Shore, and then Hallahan and Noah get in. Noah, Hallahan and CP get into a South Shore North Shore debate. Yes, Wrench is a mod. That's not a very good CP impression. He does have a very distinct laugh, and he has a very monotone voice. It's really No expression unless he laughs.
Boston Center, good
That's
evening.
it.
Delta 681 checking in. We're file with 270 for 27.6 for 270.
Delta 681 Boston Center, hello. Express 219, are you on the robot for your arrival?
Affirmative.
Alright, I show you deviated into the north from the arrival.
Can you give me some heading, please?
Block.
What fix are you direct to, Canadian Express 219? Canadian Express 219, what fix are you direct to?
My next waypoint is, will be just second of...
Alright, that was blocked. Go ahead. What fix are you direct to?
It's, I just have banking, I'm going to loaner.
Okay, Canadian Express
Hey, Grant.
219,
Welcome.
loaner is on the complete other side of where you want to go. So fly heading 060, descend and maintain 14,000.
Yes, smash the like button, indeed.
14,060.
Here, Noah, you can be special too. With extreme novice flying comes great power, Noah. So Noah, enjoy your wrench icon. Can't wait to, wait, you know what, Noah, if you're, wait, is she your wife or your girlfriend? I forget now. If your lady friend comes into the chat, because she was one of our early subscribers, she too can become a moderator. Let her know that. Where do you find your V speeds and zero fuel weight? I tried another plane. I was able to import my flight. Oh, another plane. I was able to fly over. Nice. Where do you get your V speeds from? So, they're over here. So the V speeds are easy. You're going to go up here to the top, and it's in the calculator for this little thingy. And when you put it in here, you type in, all right, well, the airport, the runway, your configuration, and then you click on calculate, and it gives you your V speeds. And then you go type them in. I'll let her know. Your zero fuel weight, you get from over here, mass and balance. And it's right there, zero fuel weight. And then your MAC. So this number / this number. She says, what does that mean? Tell her that you can kick Hallahan out of the chat if she wanted to.
120.
Who's Hallahan?
United 1601. Have a good night.
JetBlue 6, correction, JetBlue 1240, maintain 240 knots now.
Maintain 240 knots, JetBlue 1240.
Delta 1577, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, the Boston altimeter 29.
She better know Hallahan.
Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27.
The other response you get on Hallahan is, oh, she knows Hallahan. She remembers Hallahan. That's when you go, how do you remember Hallahan? I'm always curious, like, significant others. Like, my wife doesn't know any of you guys. She doesn't want, no offense. I mean this in the nicest way possible. She doesn't want to know any of you guys.
Walker 1341.
But you got to think, like, you know, she's lady friends got to know some people, right? She also remembers Fish. Who's Fish?
Delta 625, contact New York approach.
I'm getting discontinuities, I think you mean, in the beginning of my plan. You said that was a sim brief issue? Oh, void. Oh, that's right, that was void. So Grant, depending on the departure, yes. It's not a sim brief issue, that's actually intentional. Depending on the departure, there may be a discontinuity because basically you're supposed to get, you're going to fly a vector, a heading, until you get
JetBlue 1240, contact or disregard.
Granted, you might basically you fly a heading and then like you'll get assigned from air traffic control. In other airports, it may simply be like Orlando. If you fly out of Orlando, it goes directly into your flight plans. You'll do the departure.
JetBlue 1240, contact Boston approach 120.6 now. Good night.
Over to 1206. Thanks for the ATC. Appreciate it. A happy V Blue and JetBlue 1240. 0.6.
Endeavor 5133, contact Boston Center 123.75.
123.75, Endeavor 5133, good day.
Flip a 681, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27.
Odd frequency. Boston approach, good evening. JetBlue 1240 on the Roebuck 3, 17,000.
JetBlue 1240 Boston approach, hello Boston, altimeter 298 free, Mike current, expect altimeter 27 approach.
Expect the 27 approach for JetBlue 1240. Can we get the altimeter one more time?
298 free.
29883, thanks, 1240.
Limburg 4417, descend and maintain 4000, turn left heading 010, vector is visual.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, down to 4,000
Oh, God.
was it 020
I like this.
on the heading?
Affirmative.
Oh, no. Woo. We're
Down
good.
4,000,
We're okay.
020 on the heading, Limburg 4417.
I forgot that was Voice's name, Noah. Sorry, going back to Fish. Forgot about that. Pooh Bear says the sim brief import doesn't contain the departure when importing into FMC, so there will always be a disconnect to begin with. I think, to some extent, you're right, Pooh Bear, but I want to say, I can't prove it right now, obviously, but I want to say in some fields, like if you're in Orlando, I know this, I'm pretty sure that in that scenario, you would be, like, it would not have a discontinuity. I think. I don't think it's there all the time, but I have seen them in the past. To your point, Pooh Bear, I think it does happen even when it's not supposed to happen, if that makes sense.
November 17,
so
contact Boston Center,
you got to look at the, you got to make a judgment call. You definitely want to leave, Grant, you absolutely want to leave the discontinuities at the end of your flight plan, or the end of your star going into your approach. So as an example, Grant, in here, there will be a discontinuity right there after Hokuto. You do not want to remove this. This is the arrival for 27. So you do not want to remove this one. Hello, Kelsey. It is the Kelsey. Welcome, the Kelsey. Thanks for joining us here. I am the me. Hello. Good to see you here. Just in time for arrival. The winds are mighty today, Kelsey. It was a pretty bad landing in Kennedy, but we're hoping for a better job this time around. Yes, that is me, JCT. Thank you for reminding me. I have a company message. I want to ignore the company message. I just can't do it.
Off approach, Limburg 4417, level 4,000.
Limburg 4417, roger.
Yep, absolutely. Grant, you're doing the right thing right there. Received messages. JetBlue Ops. I'm late. Oh, no ADC required. Woohoo! How are you, Kelsey? Hope you're doing well. Oh, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Wait. This is, sorry. Kelsey is Mrs. Noah?
5 miles reported in sight.
Sorry, I should have known when there was an actual woman who joined the chat that something was weird. Is it the...
Okay, Express 219, turn left, heading 060.
060, Express 219.
You always need to enter the departure runway. So I think from the airport to the first leg, it will be always a disconnect for importing the sim brief. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Pooh Bear. I swear in some cases it does it, and sometimes it doesn't do it, so...
Boston approach, Limburg 4417, we got the Boston airport in sight.
Limburg 4417, clear visual approach runway 32.
Clear visual 32, Limburg 4417.
Well, we're adding Kelsey as a moderator now. So, you know, you can now, if a spammer comes in here, you should put on deodorant today. Rip. Kelsey, JCC wants to know, Kelsey, if you're asking Noah when you're getting a ring. Also, are you aware how bad Noah's landings are? Like, I mean, he's lucky we keep him employed around here. When do I have more than $300? Well, if you didn't blow all that money every week at Del Taco, Noah, you could totally afford a ring. Somehow he landed a CFI with those bad landings. I mean, Kelsey, listen, I'm not here. We're here to be supportive and, you know, help everybody out. But, you know, when you make children cry in the cabin, it's just not a good thing overall. And then I have to explain to the air traffic controller why we're not doing the right thing, and it's because of my extremely junior first officer. I'm just saying. I mean, we love Noah here. We want to support him, but you can only take a favor so long, you know? I mean, has he ever considered maybe a different career path? Like, maybe instead of a pilot, maybe he becomes a parking garage attendant.
Canadian Express 219, that's what I maintain.
I mean, that's a great career, I think.
3000 Express 219.
Boston approach, Limburg 4417. We'd like to report.
I know a guy. Yes, we can get him in. We can get. We call them ambassadors now.
Limburg 4417, Roger.
Please use PC language. My mistake, sir.
Limburg 4417, contact Boston Tower 132.22. Good day.
13222. Limburg.
You know, Noah's like rattling off all the explaining all the jokes now. Well, here, this is Hallahan. This is my thing. JCT. Parking is your first and last impression. True or false?
Still on approach.
So we're coming up here on the South Shore of Boston. This is the Hallahan Hates Everything tour. We started off in New York, and now we're on the South Shore.
Boston approach Delta 1577, descending through 15,800 Roebuck 3.
Watching this game, and I miss Harrison Bader. Dude, you guys have had, like, Zimmer, what's his name? Zimmer, whatever his name is, has been, like, the guy's been lights out for you as a pitcher. You, like, you reamed that trade, JCT.
219, contact Boston approach 126.5. Good day. 126.5.
Bader's basically, he's been back like a week now. I miss his brother. Hallahan, we've got a lady in the chat. You can't talk like that. And they're not even married yet, so we gotta, like, you know, we gotta impress her. You know, we can't, you gotta suck in the gut. Can't fart anymore. And you certainly can't talk like that. Yankees got a gold glove and complain about him. Well, he's been injured for like 2 months. Meanwhile, you're the guy we sent you who's been like, you know, the second coming of Cy Young. So you go. Where do you get the info to put how much fuel you need? You'll get the fuel you need from SimBrief, Grant, because that will tell you how much fuel is required. You'll load it in the same screen over here, so there'll be the option for, it'll say over here, load aircraft. You click on that, and here it'll show here the plan, how much fuel is planned, and then that puts it in there. And then you go down to, you can't do it now because we're past that point. But your fuel would go, it's a little different on the screen, but there'll be an option to put your fuel number in there. Basically, SimBrief, that's over here.
Approach 126.5, good evening.
126.5, United 1601, good evening.
Why are they using weird numbers today? Is there that much traffic? They got that many controllers on? Still not as good as the third string quarterback at OU, General Booty. Well, not to be confused also, JCT, with General Booty's favorite waypoint in the Nantucket arrival for, I believe it's 2-4 at Obubi. Do you like the PMDG 737 better or the Phoenix? The Phoenix, but I've always been more of a, I mean, recently anyway, I've been more of an Airbus guy, so it's kind of a skewed answer there. But I like them both. I think they're both very good aircraft. I think the Airbus is easier to fly. There's much more that's automated for you. They're both good planes. Bader just stole a second against a lefty when the lefty tried to pick him off. That's a bad look right there. Let's see something here. Have a good one, Kelsey. Proud to be a moderator, and Noah and I love your opening song. Brass Bonanza is really good. Always a pleasure, Kelsey. Enjoy your evening. Have a good weekend. Yeah, and he reached third on a throwing error. I mean, it's the Red Sox, JCT. I mean, they're terrible. And just scored the go-ahead run in the 8th, too. Woo! See, he always useful. I didn't say he was useless. I'm just saying that he was injured for like 2 months after the trade, And meanwhile, you got the Zimmerman that we sent you was like the best pitcher in the National League after that. So now he's starting to pay off. He's a good player. I don't have any problem with him. You know that, like, at this point, I'm not even sure Kelsey's actually here. I think it's really Noah writing things on Kelsey's behalf. Sort of the same way that Hallahan hacked his lady friend's Twitch account to get her Amazon Prime. Let me enjoy the moment. Okay, sorry. Enjoy it. I know you're old because you keep saying Zimmerman. Sorry, what's his name? Whatever his name is. Jordan whatever. Jordan Montgomery. Oh, who's Jordan Zimmerman? Is he from the... I don't know what team he was. Anyway, Jordan Montgomery. Yes. I don't know if it's Noah wearing a wig. You don't care if it is? Nice, dude. The Nats pitcher. Yes. See, I knew there was someone named Jordan Zimmerman. Yes, correct. Okay. Fair enough. Jordan Montgomery. My bad. I still can't believe they did that trade, though. Like, you never trade pitching for hitting, number one. Number two, Vader was injured at the time. And number three, at the time of the trade, their offense was great. Now it's terrible and they can really use them, but I was really surprised by that.
0205 and
well, for the cards, JCC, you always, I mean, if you can get pitcher, you pick up a pitcher. And that, I think the cards made the right choice there. You did have like 5 Gold Glovers last year. I mean, you can, outfielders are a dime a dozen, whether they're Gold Glovers or not.
JetBlue 1240, contact boss, and approach 126.5, good day.
1265, JetBlue 1240, thank you.
ILS runway 27 approach.
ILS 27 approach, maintain a rivet 170 knots, express to 19.
Austin approach, good evening. JetBlue 1240, we are on the Roebuck 3 arrival for 27, speed 240.
JetBlue 1240, Boston approach, good afternoon, maintain 210 knots.
Maintain 210 knots for 1240.
United 1601, continue the turn, heading 300, join the ILS 27 approach. 300 to join the ILS 27 approach, United 1601.
Ops 1. Yeah, I mean, you always got to go for pitching, JCT. I think that's always the play. And doesn't Montgomery, he's like under control for like at least another year. I mean, I think the Yankees already regret that trade, but I think they will regret it considerably. Not that Bader might end up being really good. Maybe I'll be wrong on this, but we took 2 really good pitchers last year, and I thought we gave up on that season, and they ended up being helping us crazy. Yeah. Well, last year you guys traded. You sold off guys, right?
4,000 still established. Cleared ILS 27 approach, United 1601. JetBlue 1240, current turn left, aim 360.
Left 360 for JetBlue 1240. I thought you guys sold people off at the trade deadline, and then you made a run with like scrubs. Not scrubs, but you know. You picked up 2 35-old lefties at the deadline. Maybe I'm thinking of a different year then. I mean, then against the Cardinals, I mean, it's like, you know, the Marlins can't. They could have Babe Ruth come back and he would hit, you know, 210 with like 5 RBIs, and you guys can dig up who's a terrible player? Ozzie Canseco, and he'll hit, you know, 30 home runs for you.
170 knots until rip it, United 1601.
You got the devil magic for sure. Yeah, Beltran, old Carlos Beltran. Neiman, how do you know? How do you get such good frames coming out of Kennedy? I mean, I like to think my PC's pretty good. Neiman, you can see the specs below the video. I have a 2080 Ti, i9 processor. Oh my God, Hallahan, do your job. Noah, somebody, Kelsey.
JetBlue 1240, descend and maintain 4,000, turn left, heading 300, join the ILS 27 approach.
Left 300 down to 4,000, join the localizer JetBlue 1240.
Canadian Express 219, contact tower 128.8.
128.8, Express 219, thank you.
The amount of spammers today is crazy. Damn it, Kelsey. You had one job to do. We sent both Beltran and Holiday to you. You're welcome. Yeah, that didn't really. Again, you guys just have like. I mean, look at Goldsmith. Jeez, I mean that guy Goldie's. What the Diamondbacks were like, please take him. Like they were going to give you anything.
10 miles from Ripit, maintain 4,000 until established. Cleared ILS runway 27 approach. Maintain 170 knots until Ripit.
Maintain 170 knots till Ripit, 4,000 until established on localizer. Clear for the ILS 27 approach. JetBlue 1240. Ripit 1700. Uh-oh. Oh no, not like this. There we go. And by the way, going back to, I'm sorry, we got distracted here. Neiman, this is also Boston. This is not Kennedy anymore. Now, granted, you may have been here earlier and you wanted to ask me that question, which is fine. But I just want to make that clear. Doing something, Grant, don't pay any attention to what I'm doing right now. Doing something you shouldn't do.
Good night, this is Delta X70, which one is J12? Passing 7,600.
Good night, 1601, contact tower 128.8.
Repeat, 128 for United 1601.
128.8.
Holiday is big around here. His family is really embedded in the Oklahoma State baseball team. Okay, yeah, I mean, Holiday's best years were with Colorado. And then he did well with you guys and then did nothing with the Yankees, which is pretty typical.
Delta 1577, Boston approach. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. We're on a 360 heading.
Perfect, thank you.
Let's go around altitude. I think is 3,000 in Boston. Yeah, the wind is silly. The wind is going to be fun.
Good night, 1577, descend and maintain 4,000.
We've got quite a crosswind right now.
Delta 870,
Look at that.
descend and maintain 5,000.
38 knots, 39 knots, crosswind. This will be fun. You're down? Good thing it's not my landing. All right.
JetBlue 1240, contact tower 128.8. Have a nice day.
Over to tower. Thanks to ATC, JetBlue 1240. Austin Tower, good evening. JetBlue 1240, ILS 27.
JetBlue 1240, Boston Tower, float number 2, flying May United 737, over the numbers, runway 27, clear to land number 2.
Clear to land number 227, JetBlue 1240.
Southwest 722, can you hear me?
All right, here goes. Managed approach for the landing, all right? Where's Rue when you need him?
Cool, Southwest 722, runway 33 left, line up weight, traffic on 5 miles final.
All right, awesome. I'm getting Navigraph ready, and I'm going to get the ground frequency up. Oops, it's the wrong one.
Southwest 722, go.
Ground.
Runway 33 left, 121-9er. Traffic's on a 4-mile final for the cross runway.
121-9er. All right, we got that plugged in. Good. Flaps full. Lights off. All right, we are ready to land, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, those winds are no bueno. We got this time. We got to make up for it. Noah let us down last landing. 1,000 feet stabilized, approach altitude set. We got it this time.
Again for lift 71.
Your radar contact altitude passing.
Radar contact lift 71.
And say altitude passing.
1,800, climbing 3,000.
Lift 71, roger, contact departure 133.0, connect.
Departure for lift 71, good day.
Alright, here we go.
United 1601,
Plane is mine.
clear of 27.
United 1601, welcome to Boston, hold short 4 left, contact ground, point 9, connect.
Hold short 4 left, contact ground, United 1601, see it.
500.
Plane taking off on the right.
Above.
Oh boy, the wind is real.
Minimum.
Landing.
$100. 40, 30, 20, retard.
Lift 71, connect departure 133.0.
Woo! Made it. Oh. Man.
Tempo 722, connect departure 133.0.
Them flaps. Yeah, I thought about going around, but I felt pretty good about it. It was just a matter of not slamming it.
Boston Tower, low cross 27 on Charlie, traffic's on a 6-mile final.
Cross 27 on Charlie, JetBlue 16 2 Boston Tower, Delta 1577, ILS 27.
Delta 1577, Boston Tower, low traffic cross downfield, bright air around the runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land 27, Delta 1577.
JetBlue 1240, welcome to Boston, cross on A4 right out. Kilo, hold short, 24 left on Kilo.
Cross 22 left on Kilo and hold short of 4 left on Kilo for JetBlue 240. 040. Whew, that was a fun landing. It was rough. I mean, I guess this is a new thing with Sim Update 10, or it's just really windy also, but man. The winds were real there. It was a fight. At first I felt really good about it, and then we were just veering off. We were being pushed off to the left constantly, so I really had to bring it back in.
8241 Boston Tower, low cross, runway 27 on Charlie.
Cross 27 on Charlie, Delta 8241.
JetBlue 1240, hold short 4 left on Kilo, ground point 9 are good, right?
Hold short of 4 left on Kilo and give ground a call. Thanks to the ATC. Appreciate you up to 1240.
Sit.
Arizona 224, monitor Boston Tower 1 to negative.
120, Arizona 224.
Boston ground, good evening. JetBlue 1240. I think we're on actually taxiway Echo, holding short of 4 left. Requesting taxi to the gates, please.
JetBlue 1240, hello, welcome to Boston. Terminal Charlie taxi is the Echo Alpha, cross 4 left, good night.
4 left, cross 4 left, and Echo Alpha at the gate. JetBlue 1240. Thank you. Got to put that upside down, and kick the rudder to straighten it out. Yeah, probably would have been. I agree on in retrospect. I should have used the rudder to kick it back over. I don't use the rudder a lot. I use it on the river visual, but that would have been the right call. I agree. Grant, have a good one, man. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, Echo Alpha, and we're going to. I don't care all that much, but where are we supposed to go to? 26. Yeah, I got to do in the crosswind landings. Yeah, agreed.
JetBlue 421, just confirm you want us to still hold the...
Real quick, do your rudders pull to one side on takeoff? It can, depending on the wind. In Microsoft Flight Simulator, I felt like it pulls way more than X-Plane ever did. I think that I was assuming it's more of a Microsoft Flight Simulator thing. But yes, it does happen quite a bit. More often than not, let's put it that way. So landing rate was... Woo! Okay, let's never talk about that again. Remember my good landing rate in Kennedy? I have the Logitech Pro flights, and they do the Fenix more. You might want to adjust the sensitivity though. Listen, numbers aren't important, JCT. All right, we're not here really to point numbers, or it's not worth it, Where is 26? All right, it's
Crossing ground, that's 1577. We're on Kilo, short of 4 left, going to Alpha 16.
South 1577, continue Kilo, cross 4 left.
Continue Kilo, cross 4 left, that's 1577, thanks.
Minus 522.
JetBlue 421, cross runway 4 right, hold short runway 27.
Cross 4 right, hold 27, JetBlue 421.
We don't believe that, right? I mean, come on, let's be realistic. That was
JetBlue 421, monitor box tower 128.8, connect.
Tower 128.8, JetBlue 421.
All right, we'll just take this gate over here. Whoop! I wanted to go in this alleyway, but that's not going to happen, so we'll just go over here. .27 is the short runway. You need to slam it. Good job, thank you. I'm not sure 500 feet a minute is the slammer rate that you want, but hey, take it. Look at these two guys over here. Hello? Can I get some? There's 2 marshalers and no one's doing anything. Classic GS. I wish I could blame GSX on that one. All right, parking brake on, engines off, lights off. Welcome to Boston, everybody. Keyboard. Well, that was fun. Short flights, difficult landings, might I say. But hello? Oh, there we go. You know what? It still counts. File that. Thank you. Deployment completed! Can we go home to Florida now? I know, right? Now we'll do a 3-hour flight. There you have it. Cool. Well, that was fun. Thank you guys for joining me here. This, unfortunately, this will be my last live stream for about, it could be like, definitely a week. I'm going to Mexico this weekend. And then I won't be back until next weekend. Maybe next weekend there could be one. During the week, I'm not sure. But anyway, it'll be a little bit. We'll have a little bit of a reprieve here. So don't worry. There's a guy that's retiring.
JetBlue 1237 Dodge.
That's around to do that kind of stuff. So he'll take over for me. And you've got better CP, right? Right? Just kidding. All right. I appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you to Halhan for the super chat earlier in the stream. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Pooh Bear. Appreciate you staying up late. Thank you to everybody for joining us. Have a great rest of your weekend. I will, Plato. I'm looking forward to Mexico. See. And talk to you guys all later. Bye, everybody. Yeah.
The thing that's different about